Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's go. Let's go. It's my birthday. 34. Damn old. Old as Father Time himself. Oh my God. Woo! Feels good to be alive though. Definitely feels good to be alive and back doing what I love because I love doing this. You know what I mean? Going live, talking to you guys about the sport we all admire, the sport we love, the beautiful game of football. So I'm your boy Dominic Rich, and it's a new show. I've been thinking about this for some time, and it's basically a random ass football show about articles that I've scoured, and found on the internet, the interweb, and I just want to have a centralized place where I just talk to you guys about it. I just want to talk to you guys about all different sorts of things concerning football. Doesn't matter what country it is. It's all going to be cool stuff that nobody talks about. We're going to cover them right here. We're going to talk about them right here. And maybe I'll download the live stream and cut out a few clips of these things we talk about and post them separately. I don't know yet, but let's see how this goes. It is something that I've wanted to do for a very, very long time, just so you know. I've wanted to do it as like a video format, but it takes too long, man, to edit and all of that, Plus, you don't really get to interact with the people when you do it. So, big up to everybody in here right now, wishing the birthday greetings. We have Mr. Pardeshi saying happy birthday, Dom. Jersey boy, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dominic. Happy birthday to you. Martin Kolev says happy birthday. We have Dupe, Man City fan. He says happy birthday, Dom. Long life and prosperity. Thank you for all the banging content you put out for us. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Who else we got in here? We got B2K Julian. He's saying happy birthday. He got some cakes here. Appreciate that, man. More cake than I ever need. We have Jordan Hyman saying happy birthday as well. And big up to everybody, man. Big up to everybody in here who's wishing me happy birthday right about now. Definitely appreciate that. So, Jersey boy, give me a second. But appreciate everybody in here, man. Appreciate everybody in here. We're going to get the thing started. We're going to get the ball rolling pretty soon. And I have a few articles that I want to talk about. And a lot of articles. I don't want to spend super long on all the articles. I just want to take my time. You know what I'm saying? I just want to take my time and just, go through everything. So just keep that in mind. And I want you guys to participate as well. So if you have anything fun that you want to talk about, let me know in the chat. Definitely let me know in the chat. So let's get things crack-a-lacking. We're live. Hopefully a lot of people will join as we go along. And let's do this. So, Jersey boy, if you refresh the stream, the link would be right in the description box. Let's talk, guys. Let us talk. And the first thing we're going to talk about today, we have Fabio saying happy birthday. There's going to be a lot of happy birthday greetings. If I don't read it out, your happy birthday greetings, keep typing it in the chat. Thriller from Manila says top of the morning. Philip Melia, happy birthday, Dominic. Great commentary as always. Stay safe, Scouser in Spain. Oh, we got somebody from Spain up in here. Appreciate it, man. How are you over in Spain? All right, so Madison and Daddy's World. That is a good question. Why has Trent Alexander been so poor? Or I personally think he's a young player. You have dips like that, but he has no competition pushing him for his spot at Liverpool. Great point. But I'm not using Trent to just, pin, like I'm not, singling out Trent. I thought it was actually a great title and something that I want to talk about in here. So even though I might talk about 50 different things today, I want to touch on Trent Alexander-Arnold. You see what I'm saying? I want to touch on why Trent Alexander-Arnold has been slipping up. But appreciate everybody. Stephen, Pavlai, we have Doris, Nanterre, Adnan, Sebastian, we got Ryan LFC. We have, who else? Thriller from Manila. Tommy Plays. Martin Kolev says, I'm from Bulgaria. Big up to you. Adam Opashich. What's up, Adam? What else we got here? Ricardo Shields. Adrian Williams. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. Let's talk. Let us talk, man. Let us talk. We got a lot of things to talk about. It's been a good warm-up for 6 minutes. Mr. Ernest Blankson, thank you very much, man. He's watching from Ghana. Big up, appreciate. Jason Jordan. Oh, man, you guys are flattering me with the birthday greetings, man. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go. First thing I want to talk about today, guys, I want to bring up an article, and I mentioned this before, but I want to bring up an article about Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the man himself. Playing for AC Milan right now at the ripe age of 39. Is he still 39? Is he still 39? But Zlatan Ibrahimovic, man, what a player. What a player and what a career he has had. Gotta mention that. But in a recent interview with BBC Sports, not Sky Sports, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, AC Milan striker, vows to keep going. Guys, asking you right now, how long do you think Zlatan Ibrahimovic would play till? Right now, the man is 39 years old. He's looking to play maybe until he's 42, 40, 43. Who knows? The way Zlatan is going, maybe he wants to play until he's 50. But this season, the man had 6 appearances in the Serie A before he picked up an injury. He scored 10 goals and picked up an assist. So what would have happened if he played all the matches? Because if you click his stats right now, Zlatan has missed quite a few games. Zlatan has missed 10 matches, man. 10 matches. You see what I mean? 10 games. 10 games. And he has 10 goals. So what if he had played the 16 matches for AC Milan this season? The man would have had 20-something goals at the rate he's going. You see what I'm saying? He would have definitely had about 25 goals. So big up to Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who played for PSG. He made the most appearances for PSG, where he made 180 appearances, scoring 156 times, assisting 60, winning multiple trophies with Paris Saint-Germain. Inter Milan, 117 appearances, 66 goals, 29 assists. Second coming at AC Milan, 115 appearances, 78 goals, 31 assists. Ajax, 110 appearances, 48 goals. Talking about Juventus as well, where he made 92 apps, 26 goals to go with 14 assists. His time at Los Angeles Galaxy or LA Galaxy, 58 games, 53 goals, almost a goal per game. Remember his time at Manchester United, 53 games, 29 goals, won the Europa League. And of course, last but not least, his time at FC Barcelona, where he played 46 games, scored 22 times. And look, he has to play in Germany. Would we see Zlatan at Bayern Munich? Maybe not. Dortmund? Maybe not. I doubt he'll go to Germany. But how long do you guys think Zlatan, the great, will play? How long do you think he'll play? I see some people are saying he can play till he's 42. Well, he'll be 40 this year. 40. Well, I think Zlatan will play until he feels like, he can't play no more. But according to this article, guys, Zlatan Ibrahimovic says he's not ready to walk away from football just yet and is still hungry for more success. The 39-year-old AC Milan forward is the current top scorer. That was back then, ahead of Cristiano Ronaldo. This is an older article, and Romelu Lukaku with 10 goals from 8 league games. Ex-Sweden international Ibrahimovic has played in the top division of 7 countries in a career that started more than 2 decades ago. Okay? Not to forget, he did play, I think he did play for Malmo. You know what I'm saying? I'm not seeing his Malmo stats here. I don't know why. But, you know, the man has been around for over 20 years before a lot of you guys have been born. You see what I mean? So recently, he did come out and say, I feel like I've been here different generations. I played against former Milan defender Paolo Maldini, and now I'm playing with his son, Daniel. Hopefully, I can play with Daniel's son also. That would be a miracle. So big up to Zlatan Ibrahimovic, man. And guys, I have a big question for you. Big question. With the way AC Milan have started, they just picked up their first loss of the Serie A season. Do you guys think that Zlatan Ibrahimovic could inspire AC Milan to a Serie A title? It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we're starting to see a downward spiral for AC Milan now that they have lost their first game against Juventus, who are creeping up the table in 4th with a game in hand. So if they win their game in hand, they go up, 4 points less than AC Milan. So the gap is closing up. The gap is really, really closing up. You know what I'm saying? You know, Juventus are putting braces on things, closing up the gap. You see what I mean? They got to get their act together. I would definitely love to see another team apart from Juventus win the Serie A, but it seems like it's going to be same old same once again. It seems so. It seems so. But look. Pioli, Stefano Pioli, you guys need to get your act together and you need to do it fast. So what are you guys saying in the chat right now? B2K is saying, I reckon Juve gonna win it again. Juve is dominant. Zlatan to play till he's 43, says Sebastian, who is from Sweden. What else we got here? Julius United. Juve will win it again. What else we got? What a performance from Chiesa. I didn't actually watch the game, so I won't be able to, you know, point out certain performances. May 10 Vivo. Happy birthday, Dom. Jack Fazy, happy birthday. Appreciate it. Julius United, happy birthday. And Dupe says Zlatan should have at least 1 Ballon d'Or. Who else agrees with that? Who else agrees with that? The man has so many trophies, man. So many trophies for being top scorer, for, you know, player of the year, footballer of the year with Sweden year after year after year, English League Cup with Man United, the Europa League as well, you know, so Spanish champions, Italian champions. I don't think he ever, let me see, Zlatan, he never won the Champions League. That is crazy. That is crazy that he never won a Champions League. That is kind of weird. That is kind of weird. So he does need a Champions League. I don't know when that's going to happen, but the Champions League might just elude him. I think he stayed at PSG for you know, a very long time, and maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. Or he got frozen out of Barcelona at the wrong time as well. So shout out to Zlatan. What a way to kick off the stream, man. What a way to kick off the stream. So look, this is gonna be very random, as I said. We're gonna be covering all sorts of articles, and it's going to be very, very random. All right, so I got something for you guys, and it's an old article, but we won't actually stay too long on this, but I want to actually talk about Kai Havertz and Timo Werner's struggle in the Premier League. Let's talk about that. Because recently, with an interview from Sky Sports, Kai Havertz says the transition from Leverkusen to Chelsea, Germany to England, he noted that Timo Werner had said it's more robust, physical in England, and basically him and Kai Havertz are having a problem. You see what I'm saying? So Kai Havertz agrees with Timo Werner, and he says, I'm 100% with Timo. I don't want to say the quality is higher here than in Bundesliga. It is higher. It is higher. It's a higher quality in the Premier League than the Bundesliga. Duh, obviously. The game is just completely different here. In the Bundesliga, you generally have more time even when going backwards. And he also says, as an attacking player in Leverkusen, I resolve many situations visually, but here you don't have time for that. That, as I see him, every run by an opponent is a sprint. That means you actually spend the whole time sprinting. The playing style is more physical and more aggressive. So Kai Havertz is basically saying the game is just more fast-paced. It's more physical. It's more aggressive. You have less time to think. It's basically playing FIFA from going from world-class to legendary, or from legendary to ultimate mode. Basically, basically that's what's happening. You see what I mean? Because the Bundesliga, I know the Bundesliga is a quality league, but the Premier League is the best league, man. The Premier League is the best league. It is. It is. Rashid Alam, thank you very much. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. What else we got here? Thriller from Manila is saying the Premier League has the best athletes in the world. That's why you have so much less time. Also, the competition in the Premier League is so intense. If you get injured or lose your place in the squad, yes, definitely, man, definitely. But it's been a, very slow start to the careers of Timo Werner and Kai Havertz in the Premier League. And these guys have a lot of catching up to do, because Chelsea are definitely suffering as a result. So look here. Chelsea right now, I think they're like 8th or 9th in the table. Let me make sure I get my facts right. Chelsea are actually 9th. They have 26 points. They're not far off. They're not, doing terribly. It's just some bad results recently. But Kai Havertz, who was brought in for big money, big money, a fee of 80 million euros, according to Transfermarkt. 80 million euros. That's a lot of money, man. That's a whole lot of money. That's more money than I would ever make in 5 lifetimes. If I don't come back in a second lifetime as like a millionaire or something, but still, that's a whole lot of money. Kai Havertz, 15 appearances this season for Chelsea, 1 goal, 3 assists. That is very poor. That is very poor in the Premier League. In the Champions League, he made 5 appearances. He picked up 2 assists. Carabao Cup, 1 game, he scored a hat-trick. He scored a hat-trick in the Carabao Cup, but that was the Carabao Cup. And you know who was the opponent? Barnsley. You see what I mean? For the next game, 6 days later, against Spurs, he was on the bench. You see what I mean? He didn't even play. So, against the weaker opponents, Kai Havertz would have no problem. He would have no problem. But for the more challenging opponents, yeah, there will definitely be a problem here. So, Frank Lampard, you guys got a conundrum on your hands here. You got to decide what to do, whether you play him ahead of Mount or whatever, and see if the young man will come good. Timo Werner, on the other hand, has better stats, where he has 17 appearances. He has played in every game, either starting or off the bench. 4 goals, 5 assists. He has more assists than goals. He should have had at least 9 goals. That would have made his stats look a lot better. 4 goals, that ain't good. Unless he gets a better second half of the season, he would be a total flop in the English Premier League. Timo Werner also came in for big money, 53 million euros from RB Leipzig. Combined total of 133 million euros plus add-ons and all that sort of stuff. That's a whole lot of money for 17 games, and you only get 5 goals or so. That is not good enough. That is seriously not good enough. Big up to Doug, who says happy birthday, Dom. Have a great day. Big up, Doug. Big up. Just live, doing the damn thing. We'll be here for a while. We have a lot of things to go through. So that is just something I wanted to touch on. Guys, let me know where you think Chelsea will end up at the end of the season. Let me know if you think they'll win anything, any trophies whatsoever. They're still in the FA Cup, still in the Champions League, and still in the Premier League. All right. So another article I have here to touch on. Let me see. Another article I have here to touch on is something short. It was actually just an interview, but I don't want to actually play the whole interview because I don't want it to get copyright. It is titled from a Football Daily video, so I don't want to actually get a copyright for that. But Kevin De Bruyne recently says in a post I had from about almost a month ago, Kevin De Bruyne said, I started a bit slow, but was expected with last season and my child being born right before the pandemic started. So adapting to going from 2 kids to 3, we're outnumbered now at home. My wife is also alone with 3 kids and a lot of sleepless nights. So Kevin De Bruyne was basically highlighting the struggles that footballers have to deal with. They have their families and they have all sorts of regular people stuff to deal with. And that is a very important thing. That's why I'm talking about it, because sometimes we as football fans, we expect so much out of footballers because they're highly paid, you know what I mean? Because they get paid to do what they actually love to do. And most of us don't have that privilege. We have to go to a job that we don't like, a toxic environment. But these footballers, they get paid handsomely to do what they love. You see what I mean? So Kevin De Bruyne is basically saying that when you see a drop-off in form, when you see a player struggle, there's things to deal with. There are things to deal with, like kids. He has 3 kids. I also have 3 kids. And life gets a bit more difficult. You see what I mean? Big up to Samuel. Thank you for the birthday greetings, man. Big up. We have, what else we got here? Nadir. Happy birthday. Appreciate it. Julian says Werner has been missing sitters recently. That is definitely true. You got to put away those opportunities. Timo Werner, you got to put away the opportunities. Maybe Timo Werner and Kai Havertz are having some personal problems. We don't know. Maybe they haven't settled yet and they're not comfortable, with their move to England. So we have to take all that into consideration. You see what I mean? So we are gonna move on. We are gonna move on, and I have a lot of articles to cover. So if you are interested in just random football articles, that's why it's called the Football Rabbit Hole Show. We're gonna go down all sorts of rabbit holes here, and I'm pretty sure it's a one-of-a-kind show where we just talk about basically anything football. So recently, guys, Connor Cody recorded his first ever shot in a Premier League game when Aston Villa, a recent Aston Villa game, I should say. Let me bring up the article and stop trying to guess this thing. But Connor Cody, Connor Cody recorded his first shot. This was from December 12th. And I think Connor Cody has recently got another shot off at goal. But it took him 88 games to record his first ever shot at goal in a first half match against Aston Villa in what was his 88 appearances in the competition. That's a collector's item for you guys right there. Connor Cody. That's a good one, guys. That's a good one. So Doug is saying right here, breaking news, Aston Villa closed training ground after a significant COVID-19 outbreak. Talking about Aston Villa. This is not good, man. This is not good at all. This is not good. You know why? This is not good because this has been happening too frequently, man. So many football teams have closed their training grounds. City recently did it. I think Fulham did it. There's a few other clubs. And now Aston Villa. Damn, some of these FA Cup games won't be going on this weekend at all. They won't be going on. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. But the FA, not the Premier League, have came out and said that once you have 14 players available, you have to play. So I don't think everyone is actually gonna be out, but let's see. Remember, a lot of these teams have a squad of 26, so I doubt there'll be like 10 players out with COVID. So Southampton versus Shrewsbury was postponed today. Very good information here by Doug. Appreciate that, Doug. If you guys have anything to drop, make sure you drop it in the comments, man. And breaking news, Villa versus Liverpool could be off. Yeah. Let's wait and see what happens there. Mark Hilton says, big up yourself, me boss, upon your earth strong. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Guys, make sure you leave a big like on the video. We'll definitely appreciate you doing that. So first episode of the Football Rabbit Hole Show with your boy Dominic Rich FC. One of a kind show where we're live, we're hanging out, and we're just talking about random football articles that I've, got for you. You see what I'm saying? So let's do the damn thing here. Let us do the damn thing. You see what I'm saying? Let us do the damn thing. All right, so I see Jersey Boy is saying, Dominic, get some of us on the StreamYard. Get me on while. All right, so if you want to come on, I can bring you on. And just hit me up on Twitter and you can come through. But I'm not saying you're going to come on and stay on for the entire time. But you guys, if you want, hit me up on Twitter. I'll send you the link and you would come on and share some type of article with me or talk to me about the article that I'm actually sharing right now. So, yeah, Connor Cody, first shot at goal recently. That's crazy. That is crazy. I know a lot of defenders do go up and get headers and things, but it's weird that Connor Cody never had a shot off at goal. So we're going to move on from that one. Guys, recently, I think I did talk about this before, but Jack Grealish was banned from driving and fined £82,000 after crashing his Range Rover during the first COVID-19 lockdown. Jack Grealish, you are a wild boy, man. You're drinking while driving and all that type of stuff. You got to do better than that. You see what I mean? You got to do better than that. And a tweet from the West Midlands Police Force said, banned. An international footballer who crashed into parked vehicles and mounted a pavement has been banned from driving today. Jack Grealish has disobeyed lockdown rules to meet friends at the time. Crazy, man. And they also have the video. So we are going to watch the video. We're going to watch the video too. We're going to watch the video. Let me see if I could get this video big. Definitely can. And we are going to watch the video. So let me do this right now. That's what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be doing a lot of fun things like this. We're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff like this. Let's bring up the video. Jack Grealish caught on camera, crashing. I know it's late, and I know it's happened a long time ago, but the situation was recently dealt with. And, so let's take a look at this. So this is it. All right, take a look at what's going on here. Is that Jack Grealish? What is he wearing, though? What is he wearing? Look at him. He comes out. Bam! Oh! Oh, my God. That was bad. And he just drives off. That was bad, though. Look, what he does again. Anything? Oh, okay. What? He quickly returns. Whoa! And he hit another vehicle? What is wrong with Jack Grealish here? And he goes up on the what? And he goes up on the sidewalk. Whoa! He must have been really effed up. Maybe it was his birthday. Maybe it was his birthday. I don't know. That is crazy. That is crazy. But while driving for court, he was seen driving carelessly on the M42. That's Jack Grealish going there. What is going on with this guy? Oh my God, that is reckless driving. Wow. Wow. That is crazy. He gets pulled over. Jack Grealish admitted both charges of careless driving and was banned. Wow. That is crazy. That is crazy. So we're going to be doing a lot of things like that here, guys. But that was nuts. So Jack Grealish, the reason why these things are important, guys, let me tell you why these things are important, right? It's not that Jack Grealish ain't a person, he's not a human, and he's not going to do things like this, and we should be lenient. But the thing is, Jack Grealish is seen as a role model by millions of young men who wants to play football just like him. And when he's out there doing this, he just lets down the youth. You see what I mean? He just lets down the youth. He's a wild boy. You see what I mean? And there's been other incidences of Jack Grealish. Yeah, he could have hurt. Listen, he could have hurt an innocent driver on the road. Definitely. Definitely. You know what I mean? So Miguel, the Blue Fox man, I damn hope he doesn't go to Man United. Why not? You're a Leicester fan. Why would you care about that? You know, but Jack Grealish, you're a wild boy. You got to get your act together. And that would do it for the article. So, yeah. So we're going to move on to the next one, guys. And as I talk about these ones, I'm going to actually delete them and move on. So I have something fun for you guys right here. I have something very, very fun for you. And it has to do with women's football. So I'm going to show you guys the picture. I'm going to show you guys the picture. And you're going to tell me what you make of the picture. Tell me what you notice. This is a picture of the end of the season results in a women's league. And tell me what you make of this. Just tell me what you make of this. Take a look at this. Tell me what you make of it. The season is over. So just note, the season is over, okay? The season is over. Rosenborg woman, not woman. Rosenborg, I think that's Norwegian Rosenborg, the woman team. That's how they finish the end of the season. Let me know what you think happened here. Let me see who's smart. Let me see who's smart. Let me know what you think happened here. And also, guys, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. We have 35 likes. Appreciate everybody in here right about now. Jersey boy, big up to you, bro. Big up to you for the birthday present. Definitely appreciate that. I'm going to check right now. Big up to Jersey boy, man. It's going to be a surprise. This is my face. Big up to Jersey boy, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right. And if you guys are wondering, Jersey boy sent me a donation on my PayPal through the link in the description, right on top of the description box, so that YouTube don't have to steal, you know, the majority of the donation he sent me for my birthday. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So, guys, what happened there? What happened there? Let me see if you guys know what happened there. Let me see if you guys could figure out what happened there. You're good. Let me know what happened. Appreciate it, Jersey boy, man. Big up to you. Respect, much respect. All right, let me know what you think happened here, guys. It's not the goal difference. Rosenborg's women team went unbeaten throughout the whole season. Basically, they were invincibles, but they still came in second. They were invincibles, but they still came in second. Okay, guys? They still came in second. So that's the crazy thing, man. That's the crazy thing. Jersey boy, drop your email and I'll get you on. And you could hang out. You could hang out for a while. Just shoot me an email at dominicrichfc@gmail.com. I don't want to just put the thing in the stream here and have anybody jump on because we have some people who not behaving normal. You know what I'm saying? So just email me, dominicrichfc@gmail.com, and I'll send you the link right there. Easy. Easy. So we have Brawlberry saying Halle to Ajax. I do have that article saved. That's crazy. That is crazy, actually. That is crazy. And since you mentioned that one, let's see if that actually happened. Let me see what's going on here. There has been a rumor. It's a rumor so far. Let me see if it actually went through. Latest transfers. Okay, so I haven't seen, let me see something. Fee, let me get the fees. Yeah, that transfer haven't gone through yet. That transfer definitely did not go through yet. Halle, well, it's not updated on the transfer website as yet. So, but there is a rumor that Sebastian Halle will go to Ajax for 25 million euros, I think. So West Ham are going to cut their losses on Sebastian Halle, supposedly, who has made 16 appearances, it seems, this season in the Premier League, but has only scored 3 goals. That is poor. That is very poor. So Halle, you got to step your game up, man. You know, he did very well for Eintracht Frankfurt. And, you know what I'm saying? All right, this is my email. Okay, I'm going to put my email here, dominicrichfc@gmail.com. Email me there. I'll send you the link, Jersey boy, okay? So Fabrizio Romano said personal terms agreed, just about fee now. All right, I should get that on my I am subscribed to Fabrizio Romano's Twitter to get all the latest and the freshest Febreze updates, but I haven't seen any tweets lately. Let me check. Bam. All right, so let me see. Sebastian Halle. Okay. So 3 hours ago, Sebastian Halle joins Ajax from West Ham on a permanent deal for 25 million euros. Add-ons included. Personal terms agreed and medicals set to be completed soon. Here we go. Once he says here we go, it's a wrap. Once he says here we go, it's done. West Ham are going to decide also soon about Felipe Anderson's future. I suggest they sell Felipe Anderson, take the money and bring in somebody. Bring in somebody, man. I think West Ham should maybe go for Ivan Toney. That would be definitely be a good buy. Big up Nippon. Appreciate it, Nippon. Thanks for the birthday present. Appreciate it, man. So yeah. So if you guys have any articles to share, please share it. Tony plays Burnley takeover. Yeah, we definitely mentioned that previously about the Burnley takeover. And I will get to that. If I do get to it, I will get to it. If I don't, I just don't. But going back to Rosenborg women, though, guys, imagine going the whole season unbeaten, unbeaten. and still not win the title. You see what I mean? That is harsh, man. That is definitely harsh. You see what I'm saying? That is harsh. So hopefully next season they do a lot better. Hopefully they do a lot better next season. So let us actually move on. Let us move on to the next one. I need to actually send my boy Jersey Boy this message here right quick. And let me see. Jersey Boy, you got a kind of different email there. Would not have expected that email address. But I like it though. I like it. I like it. So I'm going to shoot you the email right now, Jersey Boy. And yeah, you could join. Bam, email sent to you. Let us move on to the next article. Appreciate everybody in here. Make sure you guys like the video. All right, so we're going to move on, man. We're going to move on. A lot of articles to go through. Definitely a lot of articles to go through. Guys, while I have it here, man, let us talk about this whole situation with Alejandro Gomez. Alejandro Gomez and Christian Eriksen. These two players are on the way out of their respective clubs. Doug says, I'll join you for the FA Cup previews if that's okay. That's if I'm even doing an FA Cup preview, bro. I'm not even sure if I'm doing an FA Cup preview. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even sure about that. So let's just if you want to come on here, Doug, come on. But if you're gonna come on, bro, use those nice white gaming headphones, because I think those sound a lot better than those AirPods that you used the last time. All right, so I will definitely appreciate that. So let us talk about the Christian Eriksen and the Papu Gomez situation. Christian Eriksen, Papu Gomez, guys. How you feel about this situation right about now? Eriksen, man. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he should have stayed where he was at Tottenham Hotspur. But he's a lazy player, though. That's the thing. Very lazy player. Very, very lazy player. You see what I'm saying? And he needs to step his game up. He's too casual, and the game has evolved where the midfielders have to always be helping out in defense, and you can't just be lingering around and standing up waiting for things to happen. Christian Eriksen, what a quality player, but he's just too nonchalant, like he just going through the motions. You see what I mean? Wanted to move, wanted to change the scenery from Tottenham because he wasn't actually winning trophies there. And now that Tottenham are on the verge of actually winning a few things, because they're in the final of the Carabao Cup, they are still in the Europa League, they're competing for the Premier League, and they will compete for the FA Cup. You see what I'm saying? Jersey Boy, I see you, but I don't see. Okay, now I see you. Now I see you. So let me see. What's up, Jersey Boy? How are you?
Happy birthday to you. There you go. I'm not going to sing anymore because it'd be a bit embarrassing. So
go ahead, man. Sing, man. Sing.
No. I ain't singing. I'm not going to embarrass myself in front of
sing, man.
45 people.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Dominic. Happy birthday to me. All right. See?
Good singing, better than I can do.
Yeah. But big up, man. Big up, Jersey Boy, man. How are you feeling today?
Good. What's your thoughts on the presents?
Good. I'm happy, bro. I haven't actually gotten any present from anybody, so
what you've got no presents yet?
Nope. I'm old, bro. I'm old. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, whatever age you are, you need to get presents.
I did get my wife did order me some cupcakes from this cupcake company called Melissa's Cupcakes or something. So, I appreciate that. But
Fair enough.
yeah, but the older you get, and when you don't give people like everybody thinks for their birthdays, it happens, you know. Cause people are into reciprocation. If I don't give, they don't give. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think about the Christian Eriksen situation, man?
I don't know. I find it really weird because there's rumors everywhere. Rumors is going to PSG. Rumors is going to Arsenal. Rumors is going, I don't know, random places. It's just I don't trust anything unless it's Fabrizio because 99% of the time, if he says here we go, you know he's right.
Yeah. But Christian Eriksen, did you think it was the right move to go to Inter Milan, or things just didn't work out? You know, it could have been the right move.
I think things didn't work out.
So it could have been the right move, but it just didn't work out, right?
I think if he was played more, I don't know, as a cam and they wouldn't go all these with formations, and probably he would have done well. But I just seen that he was in the pecking order. He was probably all the way at the bottom, so he wasn't given any chances. He's always off the bench, off the bench, off the bench. The guy never
Yeah.
starts.
I think Christian Eriksen should have stayed in the Premier League. It was a league that he knew, a league that he was playing in for some time. And I remember when there used to be Christian Eriksen links to United. He should have joined United when they wanted him. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. You know what I'm
True, but I
saying?
mean, if only United he wouldn't have played because they probably would have still got Bruno Fernandes. I'm so shocked how they spend 40 million on Van der Beek and he's not playing at all.
But what I'm saying, Bruno Fernandes maybe that deal would not have happened if Christian Eriksen
Oh,
went to
true. He
United.
could have gone to Spurs, Fernandes. He could have gone to Spurs instead.
All right. So Charles Joseph, big up to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Today's my birthday. Instead, you come in here, you say happy birthday. You come in here talking about what a stupid thumbnail. Trent is one of the best fullbacks in the world.
What
And
is
he's
wrong with
still
the
only.
thumbnail? It's just a bloody thumbnail. It's not. People clickbait all the time.
Yeah, but it's not actually clickbait or anything. It's just that Trent is going through a bad period.
Yes, exactly.
We're not talking about his overall career. We're talking about a period. So Charles Joseph, yo, you know what? Today's my birthday, bro. Do not make me go down that
Come
road,
on, we've
man.
got to stop with the banter today. It's a birthday stream. It's not War of the Worlds.
It's fine. It's fine to banter, but I'm just saying, what a
Yeah.
stupid comment, though. You see what I'm saying? You're talking about what a stupid comment. We are talking. We will touch on the Trent Alexander-Arnold situation.
Now, the
Jersey
thing
boy,
is,
how?
I'm a Liverpool fan, and I think the comment Charles just said is stupid. He said Trent is better than all of City's attackers. Trent is the right back. You go right back can't be better than attackers. That's the wrong position.
Wait. Charles Joseph, you have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
That is the
So,
weirdest comment I've ever seen. That is weird.
You know what, Charles, bro? It's better you just stop commenting, bro, because you're just making it worse for yourself. See what I'm saying? Because everybody know that Trent Alexander-Arnold is a quality player, and his form has dropped off since he picked up that injury. Simple. That's all.
Exactly. And you can't compare them. You can't compare right back, right wing back to forwards. They're not.
Exactly.
Forwards are there, right backs are there. How can you compare? Makes absolutely no sense.
But Jersey boy, what's the weather looking like over in France, man?
Well, you can see there, it's sunny outside. It's sunny, but it's freezing. We've had a storm for the last a week ago. We had a storm so bad no one could sleep. Things are
Wow.
blowing everywhere, absolutely mental. At least it's not in America, like America, where there's tornadoes. But it is what it is. It's cold, very cold.
Wow, but it's nice. It's nice to have someone from a whole different country here talking about football. That's crazy though when you think about it. You see what I'm saying? That is crazy. But going back to the whole Christian Eriksen, Papu Gomez thing, Ericsson's situation I could understand. He went to Inter, it didn't work out, and he actually needs to leave. Well, he went there last January, and he's been there 1 year. And let me check out the stats of Christian Eriksen since he went to Inter Milan. I know I'm not gonna get all the stats right now on, chances created and all that type of stuff, but I want to talk about goals and assists. Christian Eriksen is only 28 years old, so it's not the end of the world for him. You see what I'm saying? And he could still pull things back. But in 9 appearances this season, he has no goals and no assists. And I'm just checking to see a lot of those. Well, he had a few starts and a few games off the bench. A few times he was actually on the bench and wasn't used as a substitute or anything. So Christian Eriksen, boy, it is just a sad situation, man. 39 appearances for Inter Milan, 4 goals, 3 assists. These are very diminishing returns here on your investment. This is not good enough. This is definitely not good enough. You see what I'm saying? So where do you think he'll end up?
Well, I've seen links with PSG. I don't think he'll go to PSG because I think they've already got enough number 10s. But then again, Pochettino is manager, so we might want to take him back. Everton, again, I don't think Everton need one. But then again, they might want a cam and play Rodriguez on the right wing and get a cam. But I don't know. I think again, as you said, move to the Premier League might be good because he knows how to play there.
I think Everton would be a good shout to add depth, to add options in case, we've been having a situation where James is out injured. You know what I'm saying? You have Alan injured. You could add a player like Christian Eriksen in the team and add some depth there. And he knows the Premier League. So it would be competition from the likes of Sigurdsson, etc., Andre Gomes, etc. But still, it would add depth to the team. As for PSG, I think PSG, they have a lot of depth, and I don't think depth would be a problem there. Pochettino, yeah, worked with him before. But PSG always have a whole lot of players at their team, and they look kind of light these days. You see a lot of youngsters be playing for PSG. So I think they would welcome a player like Christian Eriksen as well. So it's either going to be Everton or PSG, or maybe a swap deal with another Italian club. Let's wait and see what's going to happen.
You never know.
Yeah. As for Papu Gomez, man, Papu Gomez, it's just sad to see that he had a fallout with Gasperini and he has to leave like ASAP. It's that bad. It's that bad. You got to fall out with your manager and it's like, it's over. I don't want to work with this guy anymore. That's it.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know you had a fallout with his manager.
Yeah, well, that's why this show is good. You're going to learn a lot of things you don't know.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So Papu Gomez, he will leave, and I've been seeing a whole lot of links though. I've been seeing a whole lot of links. I think I wonder if I've seen any links to Juventus there, but I've seen something about a swap deal with Christian Eriksen and Papu Gomez before, and then there's a few other things I see. You know what I'm saying? There's a few other things I saw. But this guy, there's a few problem people in the comments, I realize, and I don't know why it's actually necessary for guys like KP Starts and all of them.
The guy called me a fake Liverpool fan from France.
Yeah, don't worry about that guy. That guy won't
don't worry about that kind of stuff.
That guy won't be a problem anymore. He won't be a problem anymore. Errol Brown, he says, happy birthday, Dom. Drink a high road on me. You can chase it with a red stripe. Thank you very much, man. And if you guys want to know, High Rune is the local beer of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So, you know, oh boy.
Oh my god. I think we've got another weird comment coming
Oh
in.
boy. This KP
Again,
stuff.
you can't compare them, for God's sake.
Oh, you know what I did? That was actually I keep blocking this KP starts guy, and then I press undo by
Oh,
mistake.
yeah, I do that all the time on my stream accidentally.
So KP starts is done, man. KP starts,
Bye-bye.
he's done. Don't worry about him. But look, on YouTube, you gotta have thick skin. You know what I mean? You gotta try to have as thick skin as possible. And I've been learning to do that. So it's all good. So we have Doug saying David Moyes wants Marco Arnautovic as Sebastian Haller's replacement. You remember Marco Arnautovic's time at West Ham, though?
I gotta find out who that is.
It's all good. It's all good. Don't bust your brain, bro. Don't bust your brain. But Arnautovic did play for West Ham a few seasons ago.
Oh my God, I can't even spell his name. No,
Yeah,
found it.
yeah. He's Austrian. He's Austrian, and he actually was at West Ham a few seasons ago. He went to China. You know, he went for that big money in China, and it's apparent that he's a wanted man. He's a wanted man again. He was good though. Don't get me wrong. Marko Arnautovic had his good games. He had his good games. So right now he's 31 years old. He's Austrian and Serbian. That's his background. And he is playing for Shanghai SIPG right about now, where let me see, let's get his stats. He moved there in July of 2019. He was a former Stoke City player. So he played for the clubs he played for before would be Rapid Vienna, FC Twente, Inter Milan, Werder Bremen, Stoke City, and then he went to West Ham United. So he has 85 caps for the Austrian national team, where he has been playing for them since 2008, not 19, 2008. So his West Ham stats, seeing that Doug is bringing up something very good here. He made 65 appearances for West Ham, scoring 22 times and picking up 12 assists. That's not bad. What do you think about that? 60-something games, 22 goals. That's not bad, right?
Oh, sorry, what were you saying? I was just looking at because Mr. KP came back again. He's been banned though, but I was just making sure he's banned again.
This is just a troll, guys. Just ignore him, guys. Yo.
Why troll? Why come and troll on someone's birthday stream? Come on. You got something better to do with your life?
Don't worry about Jersey boy. Don't even pay no mind to that, bro. Don't
All
even
right, I'll turn my phone off. I'll not pay attention.
Yeah, don't pay no mind to that. Don't pay no mind to that. You don't like troll. That's what trolls want. They go, they get another account, they come back and they do their thing. Don't worry about that. So Sebastian Haller, in 53 West Ham United games, he has 14 goals, 3 assists. And a lot of those goals came in cup matches. A lot of them come in cup matches. Not that cup matches aren't important, but they were against the lesser oppositions. And I'm going to let you know the goals he scored, the exact games he scored goals in. He has 4 EFL Cup goals. And yeah, maybe not so much, but he has 4 EFL Cup goals and 10 Premier League goals. So he made 48 Premier League appearances and only scored 10 goals. Picked up 2 assists. That's poor. You got to go. Hence the reason why they're selling him anyways. You see what I'm saying? Hence the reason why they're selling him. It's justifiable. So we are going to move on. We are going to definitely move on. So let's see where Christian Eriksen end up. Let's see where Papu Gomez end up.
Quick question, Dom. What's his name? Doug wants to come on. Can I send him the link?
Who, Doug? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll send Doug the link. Don't worry yourself.
You've got it. You can send the link.
Yeah, I'll send Doug the link. Doug would have some good.
I've actually speaking to Doug like this before, so it'd be nice.
Yeah, Doug would have some good information to drop as
Oh my
well. So
God.
would definitely appreciate that. So sending the link to Doug right now. So we would have Doug on pretty soon. Remember, guys, if you're watching, this is no kind of stream to have anybody under no pressure or anything. No pressure. We're just here hanging out and we having a football discussion where we're talking about all sorts of different things, not necessarily Premier League or one particular league. You know, people could come on, people could share their piece. You know, we could deal with the trolls and everything. Guys, don't bother with the trolls, man. Don't bother with the trolls. You know what I'm saying? Don't bother with the trolls. Let the trolls do their thing. Just ignore this KP guy saying how he always donate and always kind. Come on. Nobody want to send you no link. Nobody want to send you no link. Just disappear already, man. So let us see where Christian Eriksen and Papu Gomez end up, and we will move on. We will move on. So let's see. Let's see. You know, I have a lot of articles here, and guys, there was a recent situation with the Dutch player Quincy Promes. You know who Quincy Promes is?
Oh yeah, is this the whole stabbing?
Hmm?
Is
Yeah,
this
yeah,
actually
yeah,
a
yeah,
stabbing? Oh my God,
yeah,
I saw
yeah.
that news. That's mental.
I don't know if any one of you guys in here know about this, but this is why we're doing this show. We're doing this show to highlight a lot of things, non-football, football things, and you know, all sorts of things. We're doing this to talk about everything, man. You know what I'm saying? So big up to everybody wishing me happy birthday as well. No problem. And Charles Joseph, this stream is so boring. Where is Ryan? Yo, Charles Joseph, you could disappear as well, bro. It
If you
doesn't
don't
matter
like the
if
stream, you can leave. You don't have to watch it. It's not like a law. You have to watch a Dominic Rich stream.
exactly, exactly. It doesn't matter if it's boring or not. Seriously. So Charles Joseph, you're not adding anything to the stream either. So it is whatever. You come in here with the waste man comments and everything, and talking about the stream is boring. Why are you even here, bro? Did you see Ryan on the thumbnail? No, you didn't. You see what I'm saying? So just disappear, bro. You see what I mean? I honestly don't care who want to stick around and who want to. Matter of fact, I do care who want to stick around. Please stick around. But if you don't want to stick around, okay, I can't do anything to change that. You see what I mean? But look, Quincy Promise, man. Quincy Promise. So there was a article linked to Transfer Marked. It says Ajax player Quincy Promes is in custody until further notice. He's not in custody anymore, but at the time he was in custody. This was confirmed by a judicial spokesman to Dutch news agency ANP. The public prosecutor's office has not yet decided whether the 28-year-old winger will be brought before a coroner. Why? As a result, I don't know what coroner means in the sense here, but I know a coroner is somebody who you call when there's a death, and I don't think there was a death involved. So
Let me
I
have
don't
a
know what
look.
I don't know what that is. Maybe
There we go. No, is that? No, that's the same thing we're talking about. It says
yeah,
coroner is a government official who is empowered to conduct or order inquest in the manner of a cause of death. But then again, there's been no deaths.
exactly. So I have no idea what they're talking
Maybe
about
it's a
there.
judge. Like, I think maybe it's some
Yeah,
sort of judge.
maybe. As a result, the provisional remand of 3 days could be extended by another 3 days on Wednesday. So Quincy Promes basically stabbed somebody. It says that Promes has been arrested by police in Amsterdam on Sunday morning. This is an older article, guys. This is from like a month ago. And on Sunday morning, a day after Ajax 4-0 win against PEC Zwolle. So I'll tell you exact date of that. That was actually December 13th. On December 13th, oh, he was actually arrested, and it was said that the 47-time international is alleged to have been involved in a stabbing at the family party in July. This is something stemming back from, July last summer. seriously injuring his nephew's knee. So how do you go ahead and stab somebody in the knee, though? How does that happen? How do you stab somebody in the knee? Did he like fell down and bruise his knee or something? Because I don't get how you stab somebody in the knee, though.
You can't accidentally stab someone in the knee unless you somehow miraculously fall over with a knife in your hand and go bang.
Exactly.
It might be in like anger, just went screw bang right in the leg.
Exactly. So that's a weird one, man. That's a weird one. So they actually denying allegations anyway. So that's something. So the lawyer said denied allegations, stating that the Ajax player was not involved in the incident and was cooperating with the judiciary. However, this is contradicted by the lawyer of the alleged victim, Yehudi Moshkovich. I'm hearing an echo there, Jersey boy. You did.
Is there an echo?
Yeah. But it's all right. It's all right. It goes and come. It goes and come.
Give me a second. I'll fix this while you speak.
Yeah. Oh, you have headphones. Thanks.
I have
Yeah,
headphones. I'll just change it now just to ensure there's no more echo.
Yeah, use your headphones if you have headphones. Yeah. So Quincy Promise was locked up for allegedly stabbing somebody. That's crazy that he would actually do that. You know what I mean? So he is denying any wrongdoing, and it says that Promise faces a prison sentence of up to 4 years if he's convicted of aggravated assault. So let's see how that one works out. Usually, when you have money and you're in a position like Quincy Promise is, where you could afford a very high-profile lawyer, you usually get off with a slap on the wrist. You know, a lot of times, settled out of court, pay off the victim. Money talks, you know what I'm saying? And if Quincy Promise could say to avoid 4 years in jail, settle out of court, give the victim, if he indeed did stab him, a couple $100,000, then it would be okay. You see what I'm saying? It would definitely be okay. So we got Doug here. Doug, how are you feeling, bro?
Happy birthday, Dom.
Appreciate it, bro. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you? But worried about Aston Villa, though. Bit worried about Aston Villa because obviously the outbreak of COVID at their training ground.
Oh, so you're worried? Why are you worried?
Just want the game to go ahead, obviously. I think I feel very, very unfair on Villa if they had to be, chucked out.
Oh, that's what you mean. Like, you actually want the game to play and not just, they have to forfeit and yeah.
There could be things though. There could be Villa might have to be forced to play at their under 19s, but then Klopp is probably going to play the under 19s for us anyway. So it would be for the 20-year-olds. But then again, I don't think it should be forfeit because it's unfair. I think all teams should have a chance of putting a statement out. But then again, if it's a case where every single one of their main players is out and they have to go to the Aston Villa youth side to get their players, then I don't know. That's just mental.
That is exactly what might happen though, because there is a team. I can't remember, Doug. Which team is gonna play their youth team in the FA Cup though?
Derby County against non-league Chorley.
Yep, that's why you see. That's why I love having you on here, because the things I can't remember, you know what I'm talking about. Who do you think is? Do you think that Charlie has a chance there? And by the way, I never heard about Charlie before that article. I read that article.
Neither have I.
Well, obviously Derby will be playing the youngsters. Charlie will be playing, their probably first team anyway. So I would fancy Charlie in that one, to be honest. I fancy the there.
Anything can happen. Newport knocked out Leicester a couple of years ago. If that can happen, anything can happen.
Newport got Brighton as well, and to be honest, I fancy. The thing is, like I've done my FA Cup predictions already, so I put that out on the channel today, and I've actually expected West Brom, Sheffield United, Brighton to all lose to their FA Cup opponents because I think they'll want to focus on Premier League survival rather than the FA Cup.
Yeah, Doug, if you're not doing anything tomorrow, we could do an FA Cup video tomorrow. But today I just want to chill out and talk about all different sorts of random things, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, it's good to be honest, and you see a lot of people don't get this. You know what I mean? As someone who does YouTube and has been doing this for 4 years, sometimes the things that you want to make is not what people actually want to see. You see what I mean? So then you find if you take the time and you put in the time to put out that content, nobody watches it. You know, hardly anyone. It gets very low amount of views. So if you know, I've got to the point where I'm comfortable enough with what I've done and what I've been doing that I could have a specific show to just do what I want, randomness. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And cover all the articles and all the things going around football that I don't really get to cover on a day-to-day basis. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it makes sense. I know you have a similar show that you do with your mates where you guys talk about stuff. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
You need that outlet, man. You need that outlet for your own personal reasons, your mental health, your mental well-being and everything, man, because nothing better than just getting things off your chest and feeling like, oh man, I'm glad I actually spoke about this thing. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? You know? So big up to Alcantara, man. How are you doing? Appreciate you joining in. Big up to Nipun as well. Big up to everybody in here, man. So Nipun is asking, when is your birthday, Doug?
9th of July.
Oh, we've got some time to go.
Yeah, mine's the 9th of July. So I had a bit of a first last season because one of the games, which was Aston Villa Manchester United, was on my birthday. I think that's the first time in Premier League history. I think it's gone past June, July. So that was quite special.
Yeah. When you think about it, that's true. First time you had a Premier League game on your birthday.
I've had a World Cup final on my birthday, and that was Zidane's headbutt. 2006 World Cup final.
Good stuff. Doug, have you realized that there's an article recently came out that said Mark Overmars would no longer be the sporting director at Ajax. He will leave in June.
Yeah, I did hear about that. Kind of actually now says, might he go to Arsenal? Obviously, being an ex-player, isn't there?
Who was that guy? Who was that guy? That Mislintat guy he's a scout or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where did he go? Dortmund or Leipzig or one of them places, right? Where did he go?
Oh gosh. Well, there were a couple of people that went to AC Milan, so I don't know, because Ivan Gazidis went to AC Milan, and I don't know if the other one went to AC Milan.
Well, he actually went to Stuttgart, I'm seeing here. Sporting director. Yeah, Sven Mislintat. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's at Stuttgart right now. Well, no, that was from 2 years ago. What am I saying? That's an old article. Ho. Yeah, where's he at right now? Well, yeah, he is still actually at Stuttgart. Yeah.
Nice Stuttgart, okay.
Yeah, his transfer mark profile says he was appointed in 2019 and he got a contract that runs until 2023. So there you go. You know what I'm saying? He's a sporting director over there. But who's actually the sporting director at do they have a sporting director at Arsenal right now? Is that Edu?
I think it's Edu.
Yeah, they need to get rid of that guy. They need to get rid of that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Definitely need to get rid of that guy. You know what I mean? So appreciate that. Appreciate that, Jersey boy. Don't beat up yourself. Don't worry yourself, bro. But let's see where Mark Overmars ends up, though. Let's see where he ends up. Should go to Arsenal. You know what I mean? Former great. Well, he's not a former Arsenal player, but former great player, Overmars. It's crazy how, when you look back 20 years ago, you had these players, dominating world football, and like now they have these. Well, he did play for Arsenal. Yeah, so
yeah, 19.
He went in 97 to 2000. So that would be but I doubt that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I doubt that's gonna happen, man. What do you think?
Hard to say, really. I think unless Edu leaves the club, then you probably don't see Overmars going. But yeah, I do remember growing up in the 90s, and I do remember watching the Premier League years that was on Sky Sports, and I remember Overmars scored a winning goal at Old Trafford that turned out to be the goal that actually decided the title, because Arsenal won it by 1 point, and I think it was 97-98 they won the league that year, but that was by a point ahead of Manchester United.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. That's why I love having you on, bro. You got that knowledge like that. You know what I mean? Your knowledge base is deeper. It goes deeper than, my knowledge and Jersey boys' knowledge of the Premier League, because I didn't watch the Premier League back then. You see what I'm saying? So Trilla is saying we already have Edu, but need a director of football operations. That's where Overmars can come in. I don't know if Edu is doing such a good job, bro. You know what I mean? I think Edu is signing a lot of players, like if he's cool with the players or something, or the agents, like a Willian, like a Cedric. There's a lot of dead weight players there that just need to leave, you know what I'm saying? And the sporting director got to take some type of responsibility for that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's another interesting article I ran across, and I'm glad we got to talk about that. You see what I'm saying? So recently in the 0-0 result in the 183rd Manchester derby, Rio Ferdinand did come out and say he does not understand why the United and City players are hugging up each other and all friendly with each other. What are your thoughts on that?
I thought Roy Keane put it perfectly. This is a Manchester derby. You don't see when he played, you probably wouldn't have seen that. He would have said that he would have wanted to go out and be focused on winning the game rather than all this huggy. I think the term football is becoming a little bit soft. I think is quite apt with that kind of thing. But that game was an absolute snooze fest. I actually remember watching it with Rebecca, and we both basically almost fell asleep after about 60 minutes. It was that bad.
Oh boy. So yeah, what do you think about the game yesterday, though?
I thought it was a very, very good game. City deserved to win the game for sure.
Definitely, man. It was a much better performance. We haven't been very, very good against United lately, and it just looks like the City team has been rejuvenated, man. I don't know what it is, but this team looks like they mean business now.
I thought Stefan had a good game yesterday as well. That save from Fernandes was absolutely out of the top drawer, because that's curling into the top corner, and manages to get a hand on that. That was a terrific save. But I thought United didn't really threaten. The only really time that they really threatened was that shot from Bruno Fernandes, and then I think Bruno Fernandes was very, very selfish because he tried shots from about 40 yards out, and I don't know about Bruno Fernandes. He seems to play well against like the bottom clubs, but see when it's like against City, see when it's against like Arsenal, he always seems to disappear.
What about PSG and Leipzig, Istanbul?
Oh yeah, of course. He'll always turn up in the Champions League.
What, Jersey boy? What are your thoughts on Bruno Fernandes, man?
I like him. I really, really wanted him at Liverpool. I went to New York a few years ago and watched it was the preseason game. I think it was in the Yankee Stadium. It was Liverpool versus Sporting, and Bruno Fernandes scored in the second minute because Mignolet literally let the ball go through his hands. But that game, I was like, he's coming to us. And then I saw him go to United, and I was like, for fuck's sake. But here's the thing: I think he's a brilliant, brilliant player. But I do agree he hasn't turned up in some of the big games in the league. But then again, I could jinx myself, and he could turn up against Liverpool and tear us a new one. But I don't know. I think he's a good player, but I don't understand. I hate United, but I don't understand how he's not captain. Why is an £80 million fridge a captain and not him? I don't get it.
The thing too, right? The thing about captaincy too, sometimes when you're captain, you have a lot of weight on your shoulders, you know what I mean? It's like you have a lot of pressure. Like certain behavior is not expected from a captain. You have responsibilities. And sometimes when you don't give a player the captaincy, you just, relieve him of that burden, and he plays more freely with more, he could express himself more on everything. So maybe eventually he will be the captain, but right now it's Harry Maguire. Maybe if they take away the captaincy from Harry Maguire, he might play better. Who knows?
That's what I think.
You know what I'm saying? But we all played United yesterday. We definitely did. Definitely did. On to the next one. What do you think about the recent? There was a recent talk about Mourinho. I'm gonna share this thing with you, and you guys will see what I'm talking about. Jose Mourinho. Take a look at this. Let me get this right here. It's an Instagram post right here. What do you think about this one? Let me make it a little bigger so you guys could see. Are you guys seeing this?
Yep.
All right. So if you guys not seeing this properly from the live stream, I can't zoom it anymore. But it's a article on Instagram from 442. That's a outlet. I think they have a YouTube channel. I'm not really 100% sure, but I think so. But it's highlighting Mourinho's performance after 12 games. And if they said that after 12 games, while on top the league, he actually go on to win the league. So league position after 12 games at Porto for the first 2 seasons, he won the league. At Chelsea, after 12 games, first, he went on to win the league. He was second. He went on to play second. At Inter, first, after 12 games, ended the season in first. And he did it back to back. Real Madrid, he was first, but he ended second, then go on to win it after being first after 12 games. And at Chelsea, again, the last time he won the Premier League, he did that. At United, second, went on to play second. United, sixth, went on to play sixth. And Spurs, now this season, he was first. Do you guys think that trend could continue, or we would have another situation where he was first at Real Madrid after 12 games and ended up second or lower? What do you guys think?
Again, I think it depends on if they can keep Kane and Son fit, because if they get injured, then you've got Carlos Vinicius. I think he's a good striker, but he's not a Harry Kane. And Son, I suppose you could have Lamela in there, you could have Bergwijn in there. It's a big worry if those two get injured. I would say yes if they both remained fit, but then again, Europa League might come into it, and Mourinho might turn his attentions to the Europa League. But they're already in the Carabao Cup final. And against you guys, I mean, that's going to be a very, very good game. Mourinho is the master of winning that trophy anyway, as well, and it's against Pep as well. So it's
but
it's
maybe
Pep. It's
maybe
Pep's.
more. What I'm saying, you're saying it's Pep's cup, but maybe Mourinho was the old master, and now it's Pep. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So the way things have been going, man, it's gonna be hard for Mourinho to knock Pep off the perch there because look at our record against United in the last 5 games or so, and look, that was inconsequential yesterday. We went out there and did our thing. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
But we have Thriller saying that Bruno is carrying United on his back. Look, if Bruno Fernandes gets injured, it's a wrap for United. It is over for them. You see what I'm saying? I really think it's over. You see? But Thriller is also saying can't rule out a well-organized team with speed and counterattack. Spurs are still in the hunt. Michael Olapido, happy birthday. Appreciate that. But look, Koza Clapper, Martial dive should have got booked, yeah, but he wasn't booked. Pathetic, man. Pathetic dive. See what I'm saying? Just to get penalties. But yeah, I don't think Spurs are winning it. They have a chance, but they're not winning it. They're not winning it.
I think Spurs top 4, but not win the league. They need bet. Like the thing with you guys, Dom, is you have depth in every position. Aguero's injured. Jesus. Bar's injured. You got cover. What's Spurs going to do if Kane and Son injured? They're going to be really slow and I don't know. They don't have enough depth. What happens if Alderweireld's injured? Then they have Rondon. But I haven't seen Rondon play well enough. Yes, he did okay in the last 10 minutes versus you guys, but I've only seen him play 1 game. So no, they're not going to win it. If they do, if they actually do win the league, then it'll be the weirdest season of all time.
Yeah, it is shaping up to be a weird season, though. I don't know what it is. It is shaping up to be a very weird. I was even surprised I won the league in the career mode too. Jersey boy, I don't know if you realize I won the league.
Oh, I went to bed. I think halfway through your stream yesterday, but it's great to hear you won the league. How many points did you win the league by?
As well.
I won the league by about 3 points or so.
Oh, that's quite close.
Yeah, ahead of Liverpool. But I don't know what it was with the audio on the stream yesterday, Doug, because when I listened to the audio on the previous streams, I didn't change the level and the thing was crisp. I think it has to be a problem with the program and the processing and everything.
It probably is. It's very weird. To me, it sounds like when you I'm a guitar player, but when you plug a guitar in and put the gain up, it sounds really like I don't know, it sounds like it's coming from like a muffled speaker.
Yeah.
But for you were sounding like you were, I don't know, it was sounding like it was really bassy and really gainy. But the weird thing is you didn't turn the gain up or anything. It sounded really gainy.
Yeah.
And even when you backed off, it sounded better, but it still sounded like you were really gainy. But
exactly.
It's great to see it's fixed now.
I don't know what it is, man. I gotta try to fix it today before I live stream again. I gotta fix that because I really don't like the way that sounds at all. Because listening back to the previous streams, it was so clean, man. Everything was coming in so nice, and then I'm like, what the hell is this? So I just have an update here, Doug. Well, it's from 13 minutes ago. It's saying that the Aston Villa FA Cup match is indeed in jeopardy, and Liverpool will be called off if club unable to field 14 players. Yeah, so that's a thing.
I just saw something on what is it called on Anfield Edition or something like that, and they're saying that Liverpool still expect the game to go ahead, and they're still at the moment still going tomorrow to Birmingham for the game. So in my I think he'll still be played. He'll probably be Heaton in goal, and then 90% under 23s, and then a few of the main players who managed to survive the not getting COVID.
I think the game just might go ahead because it's like the Premier League is saying is like the FA is saying, listen, man, things are gonna have to go on. It's whatever. You're gonna have to play the youth squad. You're gonna have to mix it up. Do whatever you have to do. It has to go on.
We can't have any more delays. It's gonna back everything. Here's the thing: we've got the Euros this year. Something I'm really excited to see because I want to see if Southgate will once not bottle something. But it's really exciting because you've got England, Scotland, all these huge things coming up this year. And I think if that gets delayed again, they'll just go we're scrapping the Euros and go to the World Cup next year. So the thing is, I can see the Premier League being postponed because there's more and more and more. This is the most COVID cases we've had in the Premier League since COVID-19 has existed. So. Yeah. I think there won't be any null and void or whatever. I think if they do postpone it, they'll have to scrap the Euros because we can't have it delayed again.
Yeah, well said. I actually think that they just want to continue with everything. They don't want to stop because if you stop, then when are you going to restart? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. But the thing is, I think restrictions and regulations have loosened tremendously from last year when the breakout just happened, because there were like 1 or 2 cases in the Premier League. Maybe the maximum would be 5 at a time. Now you have 40. Now you have in the EFL whole league system, you have maybe more than 100. So it's like they have loosened the rules. Players are not in no bubble, 24-hour bubble. They are allowed to go out and be with their families, their friends. Basically, they're doing everything. They're doing things that we're doing. Mm-hmm. And that's the reason for all this. And you can't blame them, because how are you supposed to keep players in a bubble for 9 months? Yeah. 8 to 9 months. It's you can't. These are not people. These are people. You can't do it, man. So we have Thriller saying that new strain is really doing numbers. Very unfortunate. Hope we don't get a new strain in the US. Yeah,
it's mental.
Look, this disease is it's crazy, man. Because if you come up with a vaccine, is the vaccine for the old strain or the vaccine for everything? Would it deal with the new strain? That's the thing.
That's interesting. So the thing is, obviously, the same. That's why the day where Liverpool lost to Southampton was so rubbish, because at the beginning of the match, Boris Johnson made an announcement that England's going back under lockdown, schools to close, going back to the first lockdown in March, where everything's closed except this time sports is allowed to continue. But I think in the interview they said that the new Pfizer vaccine or whatever, they don't see why it can't stop the new strain, and I think it will be against the new strain. But what's so bad about it is there's no proof that this new strain is more dangerous. It's just so much easier to catch. And the horrible thing is, I'm in France right now. I'm supposed to be flying back to England on Saturday. And I don't know if my flight's going to be cancelled. I'm going to have to be tested when I land, and I'm going to have to quarantine for 2 weeks in my house. So, mental.
Well said. We all dealing with this, man. It's a tough situation, and it's been a bleak 10 months or so. So we're gonna move on to the next article I have here, Doug. I have something here. About what have you heard anything about the Derby County potential takeover?
I have, and I did hear that the other one that was meant to be happening fell through. I don't know why it fell through. yeah, I have heard about the potential takeover, but I did hear about the other one being fallen through for some reason. But we'll see what happens.
But Burnley has recently been financially taken over, so that's good for them. They were really, struggling financially, and the new, I think the new director has said, I think his name is Alan Pace or something like. What's his name? Whatever his name is, he came out and said that Sean Dyche could be manager for life if he wants to. So let's see how that one goes. You know what I'm saying? Sean Dyche could be the next Sir Alex Ferguson, or something. Arsene Wenger. You know what I mean? Staying at one club for over 20 years. Let's see how that one goes.
Yeah.
But let's see if this takeover actually helps Burnley bring in some fresh players, because it will. They need that. They need. I want to see Burnley start recruiting from South America, you know what I'm saying? Africa, other parts of Europe. It's just boring and stale and just, oh man, like, come on. Like what? You feel me? That's what I want to. I know there's Chris Wood and there's, Ashley Barnes. These guys are from different countries. I know they have played, but you get what I mean. It's just stale, man. Seriously, it's the same old thing every year. Players, you don't even know who they are. If you ask somebody to name me 10 Burnley players, they can't do it. They really can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So it would be nice to see how this one would actually work out. So I have something a little controversial here, but I did save this article from a couple weeks ago. It says that Manchester, recently when the Premier League, came out and the captains' armbands were like rainbow colored and all that in support of anti-homophobia and all that kind of stuff. There was an article I picked up on that says Man United and Liverpool won't support the Rainbow Laces anti-homophobia campaign on their Arabic and Indonesian social media accounts, with clubs dialing down on LGBT rights activism because it may do the cause more harm than good. What do you think about that?
I mean, in all honesty, like, I accept people who for what they are. So whether they're straight, whether they're everything. I know you asked Ryan this, and I know he was a bit he was a bit awkward in this conversation about that. But no, I think it's a great idea for Liverpool, Manchester United to do that.
But this article is actually saying that, hear me out. Their Arabic and Indonesian pages chose not to do that. You get it? Because of the whole, because they're Muslims, and it's a zero tolerance in those places. You see what I mean? So then the social media for Man United and Liverpool chose not to promote anything like that because it would do the cause more harm than good.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a weird topic, and it's like it's a weird situation, but I find it strange that most people would accept lesbianism and all of that than two men. It's crazy, right? Because most of these female football players are actually gay. You see what I'm saying? And they're actually, hooking up with teammates and all of that kind of stuff. So it's we're living in a weird world right here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're living in a weird world, but that's where I'm going to leave that. I don't want to go deeper into that, you know what I'm saying? Because there's some people who might actually get, thrown off by these things or whatnot. So I'm not really here to do that. I I don't actually. If you want to get put off by certain things, be my guest. But that's not the reason I'm here. You understand? You feel me? So
Yeah.
I also recently came across something that says Gary Lineker is still the only player to have been top scorer in England with 3 different clubs: Everton, Spurs, and Leicester City. So that's a cool one. So I guess when Gary Lineker is, talking and making statements and making comments, he knows what he's talking about, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Gary Lineker was the only player ever not to get booked in his career.
He never got booked.
Wow, that's mental. That is mental.
Never got booked.
He was the goody two shoes. Never was naughty on the pitch.
Yeah, never got booked in his entire career.
Wow, he was a top scorer World Cup 1992, right? Wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either 82 or 86. I can't remember which one it was, but I know he was top scorer.
I think it's either 86 or 90. It's either 86 or 90. I'm leaning towards 80. I'm leaning towards 90, I'm leaning towards 1990. Let me pull that up right now. He did it. Let me pull that up. Yeah, it's 86. It's 86.
86.
Yeah, Mexico. 6 goals at that World Cup. Hand of God type things, But definitely, I just wanted to share that. So when you see these Premier League strikers right now not winning Golden Boot ever, you had Gary Lineker winning it at 3 different clubs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Top scoring, 3 different clubs. So he did that in 1984, 1985, 86, and 89, 90. And he also did that in 82, 83. So 4 different occasions he actually got top scorer award in the English top flight. So that is cool. That is cool. That is cool. So Doug, what's the weather like over there in Scotland, bro?
Mixed. I'd have to say. I'm just looking out the window now. It's getting dark. But it did snow last night. It's been snowing a wee bit here actually. It's actually been very, very treacherous to walk on. Actually, it's like it's like the film Bambi. Like he has trouble walking on ice, and honestly, if you walk outside, if you don't have very good grip shoes, then you've got a really, really bad, really good chance of slipping. But yeah, I mean, the ice was thawing a little bit, but because of it's now snowing again, it's going to add more ice onto it. So it's not too bad. It's very cold, but it is winter. So, but it's Scotland. That's one thing I can say is Scotland.
Yeah, I've never been to Scotland, but I don't even know what the weather's like today. I haven't been outside, so I can't. If you have to ask me that question, I can't answer it because I have not been outside yet. I'm looking outside right now, but I haven't actually stepped foot outside the house. So we have something else here, another fun one about the man Jamie Vardy. Okay. Recently, Jamie Vardy entered into the top 20 of all-time Premier League goal scorers. You know what I mean? So that's a great achievement. So big up to Jamie Vardy. Jersey boy, do you know who's the all-time greatest Premier League goal scorer, like top of the charts?
Is it Alan Shearer? Is it?
Yep.
It's Alan Shearer? Yeah, of
Don't
course, Alan Shearer. I
don't
know Aguero's kind of close to that because he's such a
Nah,
Aguero.
Aguero.
Alan Shearer is good, but what I mean is modern times.
Aguero's not getting there. It's not happening. Aguero's not happening. It ain't happening. I don't even know if Harry Kane will get there. You know what I'm saying? It would take it would take some time. It would take at least 5 years for Harry Kane to get
It's
there.
hard with Aguero right now because he's not even starting. He looks fit, but he's not even starting anymore. What's going on with Aguero?
Well, he's not fit. He's not fit. But as a matter of fact, I take that back. Harry Kane, who's going to be 28 this year, if Harry Kane has 5 good years, like if he stays in the Premier League and he has 5 more good years, you could guarantee that he will at least get 20 goals per season and have a better season, like get a 27 or so, you know. So I would say the only man right now look like he's gonna break Alan Shearer's record is Harry Kane. It has to be him because only players right now still playing are Jamie Vardy, who is up there in age, Harry Kane, and Sergio Aguero. And Aguero has slowed down drastically. You know, so
he's injured a lot, isn't he? He's got massive knee problems at the moment.
Yeah. Even if Aguero scores 30 goals in the next 2 seasons, he still won't catch not Gary Lineker, Alan Shearer. So the all-time Premier League goal scoring list reads Alan Shearer with 260, Wayne Rooney with 208. See the gap? Andrew Cole with 187. Sergio Aguero sits 4th with 180. Frank Lampard from midfield, 5th with 177. Thierry Henry, 6th, 175. Robbie Fowler, 7th with 163. Jermaine Defoe, the journeyman, sits 8th with 162. Harry Kane is 9th with 153. Got Michael Owen with 150. Tops off the top 10. And you have Les Ferdinand, Terry Sheringham, Robin Van Persie, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, who recently picked up a post with a club. Who is he managing now? Doug, you know?
Oh, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank.
Yeah, he just got a job last week.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, we could Google that. Hasselbank. Yeah. It could Google that. It's easy. It is easy to pick up. So right about now, he is where's his managerial profile? Yeah, I actually saved an article. Yeah, he's currently at Burton Albion, appointed January the 1st.
I knew it was someone in League 1/League 2. I couldn't remember who it was, but Burton Albion did ring a bell.
Yeah, they are in League 1 right now. So big up to Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, the man from Suriname. You know what I mean? Played for the Dutch national team. So going back to the top 20, Robbie Keane, Irishman, Nicholas Anelka, Dwight York, man from Trinidad and Tobago, Steven Gerrard, Jamie Vardy, and guess who? Romelu Lukaku is at 20. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's the top 20.
Yeah, seriously improved since leaving United. I think leaving United was the best thing he's ever done.
Yeah, so that's it for him. That's it for the top 20. So Lukaku, I don't think will go back to the Premier League. I don't see that.
No, he should stay at Inter. He's already a legend at Inter for what he's done in the last season.
I don't know about the legend thing, bro.
Not legend in that sense, but I mean, he's completely changed them.
Yeah, but I don't see people's memories are so shallow and short term that Romelu Lukaku has a bad 10-game run and people forget about everything he did and say he's a flop. So
yeah.
we got to be very, very careful when we actually talking about legends, and you can't use the word legend so loosely these days. You see what I mean?
Yes, I see what you mean.
Yeah. So recently, Leander Dendoncker signed a contract extension until 2023, but that also segues into another article where Wolves have decided to cut Morgan Gibbs-White's loan deal short. I've been seeing this has been happening though. Like teams are calling back their players. Teams are calling back their players from loan. And I'm like, I could understand why. You see what I mean?
Yeah,
He
Patrick Catroni was another one today. I believe Wolves cut his loan deal short, so he's back.
I'm just seeing that one too on the I'm just seeing that on the official Wolves website. Nuno, on Catroni, Gibbs, White, and injuries. I thought Catroni was actually sold to I think he was a Fiorentina, if I'm not mistaken, or one of them Italian clubs. But I was surprised when Gibbs White was sent out on loan because he was a promising youngster, of course. Did struggle with injury. But Catroni, it didn't really work out too much with him in terms of him scoring goals. He was doing well. I could remember in Italy, and he got the move to Wolves, and then he did not do well. I think that was last season. It's a distant memory. Nobody even remembers Catroni played for Wolves, but they have called him back from the, cut his loan spell short. So, and that's good because now they could actually use him to supplement the striking position where Raul Jimenez, who I also read has been back doing light training. Don't know when he'll come back, but it's tough when you have a cracked skull, man. You would be scared. You know how scared the man would be to go into 50-50s now? You know what I mean? Yeah. It's crazy. It is nuts. It is nuts.
I also believe that Leicester City called back Benkovic from Cardiff.
Yes.
Because I think Cardiff are actually in all sorts of problems with centre backs. So they might have to call back Kieran Brown from Livingston.
That's a Scottish club, right?
Yeah, my Scottish club.
Yeah, so I did see the Benkovic article that they called back Benkovic from loan as well. They have been suffering a lot of injuries at the back there. I haven't seen Wes Morgan. I know Soyuncu is back now, but when you're back, maybe you're not quite back. And Johnny Evans, they have been playing NDD a lot at the back. I know they have Fofana, but it's always good to have that extra player, man, just in case something happens. And Benkovic, who was on loan in the Scottish League, right? Rangers? No,
Benkovic, Cardiff City. He was a Celtic last season.
Yeah, Celtic last City, definitely. Yeah, I could remember that. Guys, you see, I know my thing, man. I know my thing. I stay on top. And this show is definitely, it will be used to stay on top of things, you know what I mean? For everybody in the community to stay on top of things. So if you're watching right now, I appreciate it. I know it hasn't been a big turnout, like we got 100+ people in here, but it's fine, man. It is fine. You know what I'm saying? It's an intimate setting. It's fine. It is fine. So thank you, Demar Morrison. He says, happy birthday. Appreciate everybody who dropped happy birthday greetings in the chat as well. So right there, we just whip up and dealt with a whole lot of different articles there all in one. We covered the whole Wolves situation. You see what I'm saying? So back to an article where Scott McTominay became the first player in Premier League history to score two goals in the first 3 minutes. It's crazy how you go from scoring 2 goals in the first 3 minutes of a game, right? And then yesterday he became villain. He gave away the free kick that ended up, Jersey boy just disappeared there, but ended up costing United that first goal. So it is just what it is. It's just the game. I don't think he had a good game yesterday at all, man. He kept giving away some silly fouls, and he wasn't effective in the game at all. I think when you really look at it, Solskjaer went in very negatively. Because when you're going to have Pogba, Fred, and McTominay in the team at the same time, that's kind of negative. They should have played Danny van de Beek. Danny van de Beek would have added another element going forward. You see what I mean?
That's the thing with Donny van de Beek. I'm now wondering if he was an Ollie signing or a Woodward signing. It quite clearly looks like a Woodward signing. Because how can you give him 4 minutes to make an impact? And there is actual talk that Ajax actually want him back on loan.
The thing is, why sign him if you're not gonna play him, man? This guy is nice. You know what I'm saying? Look at what Van der Beek, when De Jong and De Ligt and all these guys was at Ajax, man. You know, so nice, so lovely to watch. And you go to Man United, and this is an insult, man. This is an insult to such a talented player. Having it, look, I don't mind if you have him on the bench, but do what Pep did with Bernardo that year when he just played him in almost every game. He was either coming off the bench or he start in this game, coming off the bench here. But Donny van de Beek has hardly been playing. And if Donny van de Beek was playing every single Carabao Cup game up until the City United semifinal, what message are you sending to the guy? You're sending the wrong message right there. You're basically telling him, you're not good enough for this. This game is a bit too big for you. You see what I'm saying? It is way too big for you. But, you know, going back to yesterday's game, man, I did enjoy the game. It started crazily with those goals that had to be chalked off because of offside and everything. I was like, are we going to have 5 freaking offside goals today? Like, what is going on? You see what I'm saying?
Strange start to the game, but as you say, like those goals were definitely offside. I mean,
Yeah.
Foden's one. I thought to begin with, I thought, oh, that's going to be a goal, but you actually look at it and he's offside, etc. But one question I wanted to ask you, and I don't know if you don't feel like this, but would you say João Cancelo has been the best right back in the Premier League this season?
Bro, I said that yesterday. I can't remember if you were there, but I said that yesterday in the live stream when I waited after the game. I had to let my Liam sleep and everything. And then I went live to talk about the Man United City game. And I said that. And I didn't get a lot of backlash there. But, you know, people are always talking about Trent and this, that. But João Cancelo has, and I'm not only going to say right back, he has been the best fullback this season.
Yeah.
Because he don't only play right back, he plays left back. You see what I'm saying? So people got to give respect when respect is actually deserved. He's not scoring the goals or picking up a whole lot of assists, but the work that he does is just, unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I just think now that City have got a very balanced defense now. Cancelo at right back, you've got Zinchenko / Mendy, and then you've got Stones and Ruben Diaz, who I thought was absolutely outstanding yesterday. I mean, the amount of money you paid for Diaz was actually, people were saying, oh, that's an absolute ridiculous amount of money to pay, but what a signing he's been.
Bro, only people who don't know would say these things, okay? Only people who don't know what they're talking about would talk shit, okay? They don't know, they would say things they don't understand. And people hate what they don't understand. And that's why they would talk about crap about City. They would talk crap about Diaz. But Diaz has been a top performer at Benfica for years and for the Portugal national team. I've known of this player. I've always admired this player. And I don't know what has gotten into Stones, but this man looked like he's playing like Van Dijk.
He's been excellent. He's been excellent since he came in. And, he's keeping a very good defender in Laporte out of the team as well.
Telling you, man. And then there's Nathan Ake. Look, the team right now has so much depth, it's unbelievable. People may not even realize, man. They have so much depth. Look at the defense. Basically, we have 5 players who could play left back. Mendy, Zinchenko, Laporte, Ake, and João Cancelo.
Yeah.
We have how many players that could play center back? I don't want to put Fernandinho in there. I don't want him at center back. We have Ake, Laporte, Diaz, and John Stones, of course. We have the big snake, Eric Garcia, who is rumored to leave as well. You have Taylor Howard-Bellis, who has had a few appearances. At right back, you have Cancelo, you have Kyle Walker. I always liked Cancelo before he came to City. And I was happy. I was like, whoa, that's a big signing. But it was kind of strange that Pep wasn't really using him. Maybe with no understanding what was going on with the whole Cancelo situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm gonna turn the light on because it's a wee bit dark.
Yeah. Appreciate that. Yeah. That is good. But yeah, man. Yeah. And it is good that when you're making videos, dog, please turn your lights. Make sure you're in a well-lighted area.
Yeah.
So make sure. Always remember that lighting is important. I have a big light on me right over there. So that's why you see I'm all, nice and well lit. So yeah, man. Look, City, serious contenders for the title. I don't know why anyone would have, I don't know why anyone would write us off. I don't know why.
Basically, the saying is write us off at your peril.
Thriller definitely. Write us off at your own peril. Thriller is saying that when you do your positional rating show, Cancelo can qualify for both right back and left back episodes. Yeah, you're right, but
that's the point.
I'm only gonna do the position for the player. Like if he's a left back by trade, I'm only gonna put him in the left back situation. Yeah, so Sebastian is saying Garcia is trash. He's not trash. He's actually a very good defender, young defender. He's only like 20 years old. But I just don't like the way, obviously I feel a kind of way that he does not want to stay. And once he decides he doesn't want to stay, I'm done with him. You know what I'm saying? That's whatever. You could do what you want. That's it. Go about your business. You see what I mean? So that's how I feel about Eric Garcia there, man. You know what I mean? So Doug, if there's anything you want to bring up, always, feel free to bring it up, you know what I mean? So, look, Jose Mourinho recently did an interview, and one takeaway from the interview was that he said, I was for many years a good example of bad behavior on the touchline, and I was always punished for it. Now I show good behavior on the touchline, but I see others doing incredible things and nothing happens. What are your thoughts on that?
I think that's towards Klopp. That's towards Klopp. Yeah, I mean, look, Mourinho, whether you like him or hate him, he is box office in interviews.
What are your thoughts on Jurgen Klopp escaping a punishment from his recent shenanigans on the touchline and his recent criticism of the referees and all of that? He was not fined, he was not punished, but Nuno Espirito Santo was fined £25,000 for his criticism of the referee. I can't remember. I think it's Jonathan. Yeah, who?
Lee Mason.
Yeah, his criticism of Lee Mason in one of Wolves' recent games. What do you take away from this?
I mean, if you find Nuno, then you've got to find Klopp. It's as simple as that. Like consistency. But the FA do what the FA does, and unfortunately, there seems to be a lot of bad things in the press with the FA. So I was very surprised that he escaped a fine or even a touchline ban. I was very, very surprised because he's not the Klopp that we know. I think he's a wee bit rattled, in all honesty. But you know what? Being a Liverpool fan, you have to admit these things, and he has felt rattled quite a couple of times recently.
Yeah, Klopp needs to chill, man. Klopp is kind of losing it, man. Klopp is losing it. You know what I'm saying? And if he doesn't settle his nerves and just calm down and deal with the situation, maybe like how Ole Gunnar Solskjaer deal with situations where he's just calm in interviews or whatnot, Liverpool are going to lose it, man. Seriously. And look, I predicted Liverpool to come in third, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, really? Yeah, but it could happen. It could happen. You know what I mean? And the last bit of results are proving that it could actually happen. Two losses and 6 draws. That's a worse record than City this season. So people can stay there and keep talking, shit about City. It won't go on for much longer if Liverpool keep losing and dropping points to these lower table teams. But I think Klopp has to get fined or banned or whatever if you're going to fine Nuno. Because it's the same thing. Klopp is actually doing worse. Worse. And it's not acceptable. The way the way Klopp behaves on the touchline, it's not it cannot be acceptable. And that's not the way you behave. Just chill, man. You see what I mean? You could do your reactions and but he be like lashing out at, I'm like, chill. And you don't get fined for that. But when Nuno does it, he gets fined. Like, come on, man. Come on. Yeah. That's unacceptable. I got something for you here, Doug. You will like this. You like this one. I got something for you. Let me bring it up. What you think about this? Let me see if I could make this a little bigger. I doubt this could get bigger, but yeah, it is bigger. Yeah. What you think? Let me do that. All right. Home is where the heart is. Of the 9 English managers in the Premier League, all but 2 are now in charge of a club within 20 miles of his birthplace. It's very cool. This is the type of articles I want to share with you guys. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of show that this is. We're going to discuss all type of things, random things. You come in here, you don't even know what to expect. We're going to talk about a lot of different things. And that's why I woke up extra early today to just talk. Whether the stream go on for 3 hours, 3.5, even if I'm here by myself, I want to run through as many of these as possible. So we have Sam Allardyce, who is managing West Brom, 5 miles away from where he was originally born. He played for West Brom as well. Frank Lampard, Romford, managing Chelsea. And I am not familiar with these places, by the way, in England, but 17.5 miles. Sean Dyche, born in Kettering, managing Burnley, but he is actually 115 miles away from his birthplace. That's not crazy far, but still, he's one of the 2 that does not live within 20 miles. Steve Bruce, he's Newcastle through and through, 16 miles. Dean Smith, well, he was born in West Bromwich. He manages Aston Villa, 4.5 miles. Roy Hodgson, actually 1.5 miles from Crystal Palace. So Roy Hodgson, if he was a little younger, he could probably jog to the stadium. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Scott Parker, 4.5 miles. Fulham. Chris Wilder, 9 miles. We know he's Sheffield through and through Stocksbridge. And Graham Potter, he 130 miles. Let me see the name of the place. Solihull. So I found that was actually a good article. Who do you think is the best manager, English manager in the league right now, Doug?
Ooh, best English manager in the league.
And for the guys in the comments, you could answer this question as well. Who is the best English manager in the Premier League right now? Best English manager. Let me hear what you got. Think about it. Think about it for a second. Don't just, see out the answer. Think about it. Who's the best?
Dean Smith.
Got to be Dean Smith. It is subjective, of the results that we had this season, last season. It's gonna, because Dean Smith didn't do that good last season, but he's doing good this season. Roy Hodgson is like in the middle. Steve Bruce is like in the middle. Frank Lampard has been doing the best, really, well, collectively. But then again, he's only been managing for a few years, so you can't really go and throw him in. He has never been in the relegation battle, and he escaped, and all that sort of stuff. He has never even brought a team up from the lower division. So it is very difficult to call.
Sean Dyche, maybe for overall.
Bro, and some may say Sean Dyche is just long ball football. You know what I mean? Long ball tactics. You know what I'm saying? So it might just have to be Roy Hodgson when you think about it.
Yeah.
You know, he has been around the longest. He's still doing well with Crystal Palace. And it might just be him based on consistent results over a longer period of time. You see what I mean? So Sam Allardyce is a fixer. You know what I mean? Frank Lampard is a rookie. Sean Dyche is, you know what I mean, long ball football. You can't, I don't know how to judge that. Steve Bruce is neither here nor there. I think Dean Smith is neither here nor there either. You know what I mean? Dean Smith is a very pragmatic character these days, as you could see. He shows very little emotion to goals, very little emotion when he concedes. It's like he's just like, oh man, you know, I saw last season that Aston Villa scored a goal, fighting for survival. Dean Smith didn't celebrate because he knew at any moment his team could concede and go on to lose the game. So he's been very, very cautious. You know what I'm saying? He's been very, very cautious. So Scott Parker, definitely not. Chris Wilder, decent manager, but look at what he's doing this season. Graham Potter maybe has like some of the best tactics, but then again, what has he achieved? So I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna have to give it to Roy. I'm gonna have to give it to old man Roy, man. It's a hard one, but you know, I'm gonna have to give it to Roy Hodgson, man. You see what I'm saying? So that's another fun one. That is another fun one. All right, I have one for you. A good one. Very, very good one, man. I know you know about this, but I have not talked about this on the channel. Maybe briefly. But what do you make of the whole situation last month with Borussia Mönchengladbach's Marcus Thuram spitting on another player?
Oh, that's disgusting. The one thing you do not do when there's a pandemic. I believe Angel Di Maria did it I think it was last season. He was banned for 4 matches as well. But yeah, the one thing you don't do is spit at an opponent. It's disgusting.
Yeah, look, man, look here. Look here. In life, one thing you don't do is spit on nobody, man.
No.
Like, I don't know what I would do if somebody has to spit on me, bro. I would lose it, man. I would lose it. You spit on me, you deserve to die. You deserve death. Maybe not, maybe I'm exaggerating, but you know, the way I will react, man, you would regret it. But how could you get to the point where you decide to spit on another person, though? Think about it.
Honestly, I mean, people say that, you know, it's a very, very disgusting habit. And to be honest, it is. But especially in the midst of a pandemic as well, I just wouldn't see anybody spitting on anybody. It's just horrible.
Yeah, listen, pandemic or not, you don't spit on nobody, man. Seriously. And then his dad said he can't believe that his son did something like that. You know what I mean? So everywhere that Lilian Thuram goes now, people are gonna remember his son spat in somebody's freaking, you know, spat on somebody. So it's crazy. So if you're wondering what punishment he got, he did of course get sent off. He did of course get sent off. And an article from goal.com reads, let me actually share the article right now on screen so people could have something visual to look at. The article right here from goal.com. It reads that's Marcus Thuram receiving his red card well-deserved red card. If there was a red card ever well-deserved, it was this one. Thuram fined a month's wages by Borussia Mönchengladbach after spitting incident. And we're going to find out how much he was fined. Pretty sure they put it in here. Or maybe they didn't. But yeah, I don't think, I'm not going to read this whole article, but a month wages, I think he gets paid about maybe like 40,000 euros a month, a week. I don't even know. Let me find out Marcus Thuram's wages, man. Marcus Thuram wages.
There's 2 big games in the Bundesliga this weekend as well. Borussia Mönchengladbach against Bayern on tomorrow evening, and Leipzig Dortmund.
Yeah, those are big games. I have to see if I catch those games because not like we're getting any Premier League games, you know what I'm saying? So, Doug, the fine will be approximately 150,000 euros, bro. Imagine that. I know you and I don't. I know you and I don't make 150. Maybe I make just about half of that for the year, last year or whatever. But we don't make that type of money, and you get 150,000 euros a month, and you have to pay that whole thing in a fine for spitting on somebody. Wow.
So that's, let me think, convert euros into pounds. I would say that's 135,000 pounds a week that he's had to pay.
Bro, anywhere you put it, it's a whole lot of money, and then you convert it to US, it's even more.
Yeah.
You know how many families in poorer third world countries around the world you can feed with that money? A lot of families. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you don't go around and spit on people like that. But let me see what else. I think he did receive a couple matches banned too. He should. I don't think he just well, this is what it says. They will actually pass it on to charity. So, that's a good thing.
That's a good thing, yeah.
Yeah. That is definitely a good thing. So, yeah, so we don't, the player who he spat on was, and he spat in his face, bro.
Oh. Oh, gosh.
Stefan Posh spat in his face, bro. Like, that is nuts.
Yeah, that's unacceptable. I mean, spitting is unacceptable anyway, but in the face, no.
Bro, it's unacceptable anywhere you put it, but spitting in my face is double, triple, quadruple unacceptable, bro.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? You might as well defile me. You know what I mean? Just defile me, man. If you're gonna go that far to spit on me and spit in my face, just defile me, okay? But yeah, that was a good one from last month there. Definitely a good one. Since we're on the topic of Borussia Mönchengladbach, Manchester City play them across 2 legs, hopefully, in the Champions League round of 16. How do you see us faring against this German outfit?
I think you'll be happy that the away leg is first in Mönchengladbach, so you get that trip out of the way. They're pretty good at home as well. I don't think, if I remember rightly, they've lost at home.
I don't. I could look into that right now. Let me see. Gladbach. I'll look into that. But let me see if they actually lost at home. Borussia Mönchengladbach in what? In the Bundesliga or
Champions League? I don't think they lost in the Champions League.
They did pretty well at home in the Champions League. They were doing a lot better. Let me check that right now. But let me bring that up. Let me see something. Okay, so in the Bundesliga, at home they have 1 loss, but they have 4 draws and 2 wins. So they haven't been at their best in the Bundesliga, where they have 14 matches, 5 wins, 6 draws, and 3 losses. So They haven't really been at their best. In the Champions League, at home, they drew to Real Madrid. They beat Shakhtar. And they did lose to Inter at home, though. So there you go. February the 24th, March 16th will be the first and second legs. Listen, man, cut the long story short, Gladbach are going to get smoked.
I'm looking forward to that game because of the attacking prowess of Manchester City and the attacking prowess of Borussia Mönchengladbach. It should be a very, very good game, but I fully expect City to prevail over the two legs.
But what about our defense, man?
Yeah, I mean, it could be a very narrow. It could be a very, very narrow game, but I don't see Mönchengladbach scoring in Etihad. I can maybe see them getting one, maybe in Germany, but we'll see.
Bro, this team is getting smashed out the park, bro. Smashed out the park. Trust me when I tell you that. Happy birthday, Earth Strong Dominic. Thanks, man. Guys, if you're in here right now and you don't know yet, today's my birthday. I'm getting older and older by the minute, and I appreciate all the greetings. Esley saying don't underestimate Gladbach. Listen, man, you see all of you guys who come in here underestimating Man City, and I bet when we played Chelsea, many people said we're going to lose. When we played United yesterday, many people wanted us to lose. Listen, man, y'all can't get the memo and realize that Pep ain't playing no games this season. Even if we might not go on to win the Champions League, we ain't getting knocked out in no round of 16 against Gladbach. It ain't happening. If it does happen, it happens. We're going to take it on the chin. But look, it ain't happening. Come on. If I'm not confident in every City game, this tie I'm confident about. Come on, stop it, guys. You guys need to just stop hating on Man City. People just, I don't know what it is, man. People just like to hate on City. And since we're talking about Germany right now, I saved an article on Matt Hummels. And Matt Hummels said, I need to find it. I don't really want to get away from where I am right now, but let me see something. Let me bring that up. I have to find this article from Matt Hummels right about now before I move on. But Hummels have been saying a few things lately, but let me find it. Matt Hummels. All right, so Matt Hummels, he was talking something about RB Leipzig. He was saying he knows, like, it was around the thing about he knows a lot of people don't really like RB Leipzig, but you have to actually admit that what they're doing right now is very impressive. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I definitely agree with what he's saying, because look at what, even though Leipzig are probably the most hated club along with Hoffenheim in Germany, what he's doing, listen, okay, I found it. He said to DW Sports, Matt Hummels said, not everyone in Dortmund may want to hear it, but I'm a fan of what's happening at RB Leipzig in sporting terms and how the club has developed. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you take away from that whole statement?
I think the fact is that to be, top of the Bundesliga right now is incredible. I know Bayern Munich, obviously, they're going to get into their stride. I'm pretty sure about that. But if Leipzig can continue doing what they've been doing, then they will push Bayern very, very close. I think, but I still expect Bayern to win it. But Leipzig Dortmund, that'll be a good game to watch for sure.
Well, as we speak, Bayern are number 1 in the league with 33 points. Leipzig are second with 31. I think you may have been looking at an older table. Doug. When you message me about Mainz being, listen, let me tell this good story. When you message me, this guy Doug hit me up on Twitter. Hey, Dom, have you seen this Mainz are 2-0 up at halftime against Bayern Munich. I'm like, listen, man, Doug, calm yourself, bro. Just calm down. I want to find the message. I really want to see what I said exactly. Let me find the message and I tell you what I said. Let me see. Oh man, where is it? It's kind of hard to find, but Doug said
last weekend, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it. We got time. Okay, you messaged me and said Bayern 0, Mainz 2 at halftime. I messaged back and said draw or loss for Mainz. That's all I said. That is all I said. And then I messaged you back and said, what did I tell you about Bayern? And you said, yeah, they angered them. Mainz should have never did that. They copped 5 in the second half. You see what I'm saying? They should have never ever did that, man. You know what I mean? So that's another thing. Dortmund, they won't win the Bundesliga again. They won't win it. They're 25 points right now. They won't win the Bundesliga this season. They already lost 5 times, so you could forget about them. But I have something to ask you, man. Union Berlin are now 5th. And you know why they are 5th? Do you know a contributing factor to why they are 5th?
No.
Your boy, y'all boy from Liverpool, Taiwo Owani, doing the business over there.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. I think he's on loan there. The never-ending loans of Taiwo Awoniyi. And to be fair, Union are doing really well. I believe they've got Karius as well, which will be interesting to see. So I know he hasn't played many games, but yeah, Union are doing really well.
Union Berlin just beat Dortmund last month. And that was the game that Yusufa Moukoko scored to become, I think, the Bundesliga's youngest goal scorer ever. And Mats Hummels also came out and made a statement about him, saying that he basically worked with a lot of young Germans in the past, and I'll find the exact thing he said about So Mats Hummels said about his teammate, his 16-year-old teammate Yusufa Moukoko. He said he's already really good. I've played with Toni Kroos, Mario Götze, and Christian Pulisic when they were 16 and 17. And Yusufa is definitely one of the best players I've played with at that age. So two good articles quoting Mats Hummels, who's becoming a philosopher, it seems, on RB Leipzig, who I would love to see win the Bundesliga. I would love to see them win the Bundesliga. You know what I mean? A team formed in 2009. They knocked out Man United out of the Champions League. I love it, man. I absolutely love it. You see what I'm saying? And guys, if you're in here and you're yet to smash the thumbs up button, make sure you do that. Let's see if we could actually get to 100 thumbs up. We're at 79 right about now. So make sure you smash the thumbs up button. I already smashed it, and I'm pretty sure Doug already smashed the thumbs up button for the stream already, you know. So Doug, what you make of this guy Yusufa Moukoko?
16, and I think we have to say just need to let him, get into his stride. But to get a goal, again, and it was a very good goal as well. But yeah, the youngest Bundesliga scorer in Bundesliga history, I think is 16 years old.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got his whole his whole career ahead of him. So it's like another Ansu Fati moment. You just want to see them develop and see what happens. But very good start for him so far.
And that brings the conversation of why, for example, guys like Harvey Elliott never had a chance at that age, you know what I mean, to play consistently, you know what I'm saying? If you look at other young players as well, why they're not getting the opportunities like how the young players in Germany are getting the opportunities. But it goes back to, you could go and conclude that the Premier League is much tougher. It is much tougher.
Yeah.
Because if you're 16, you come in the Premier League, you're gonna get roughed up, man. You know what I mean? So I knew there was a few 16-year-olds back in the days, you know what I mean? A lot of guys started young. I think Milner, guys like Oxley Chamberlain, you had Theo Walcott, and many more players started at a very young age, still playing today, and they made it through. But I don't know. The coaches and managers have a different philosophy when it comes to putting young players into the first team setup these days. Big news for those of you guys who don't know, surprise, Erling Haaland is Norway's Men's Player of the Year 2020. Martin Odegaard came in second for his brilliant spell on loan. I think he was at Sociedad last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Sociedad.
And Caroline Hansen won the women's award. What do you make of Erling Haaland and his breakout year, his move to Dortmund? Do you think he was right to snub United? And where do you think he will end up in the near future?
I think he's a machine. He's an absolute machine. I mean, I remember the game last season between Liverpool and Salzburg. He was the terrorizer of our backline. Him and Minamino that day as well. Where do I think he'll end up? I think he needs probably one more season at Dortmund, and then we might see him in the Premier League. But I don't think it'll be Manchester United, because I don't think they are wanting to deal with Mino Raiola anymore. I don't think it's going to be Liverpool. Could it be City? His dad played for City. I think probably City, possibly. What do you think?
Yeah, it's looking like that could happen, man. Big up Craig Crosby. Thank you very much. Jason Jordan, big up. Thank you very much. My boy AD already hit me up on Twitter as soon as it hit 12 this morning and said happy birthday. So big up. So so guys, look, going back to Erling Haaland, Aguero's aging. He's very injury prone these days. Jesus isn't really stepping up to the mantle and grabbing the number one spot by the balls or by the horns. But City will need a new striker in the future. We have to bring in a new striker. I don't see Pep Guardiola promoting Liam Delap to back up behind Jesus. I think we'd be a little light. We'll leave ourselves a little light. And I don't see us playing with false nines for the foreseeable future. So what's going to happen? You see what I'm saying? We have to spend. And Man City have not spent 100 mil for no player. It's either 60-something, 70-something million pounds for a player the most. So it's going to be a player within that region. Is Haaland going to be for 70-something million pounds? They might want more. Or who knows? The two clubs may come with a figure and work something out. Maybe send another player the opposite way. Who knows? You see what I mean? But yeah. I would actually love a fit Erling Haaland. It would just be like everything coming full circle, where his dad played for the club and now he's gonna play for the club, and Erling Haaland could come and wreak havoc in the Premier League and actually upset pundits, especially Roy Keane, who ended his dad's playing career with that nasty knee injury. That was a nasty tackle, man. I went back, I looked at that tackle. I was like, it was one of the most unnecessary tackles. Like, how do you hit a guy so high?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Erling Haaland at City, that would be a hell of a signing, man. I remember that game. Was that 4-3 against Liverpool? I was 4-3, right?
Yeah, 4-3.
And Salzburg with Minamino. Oh, man, that was a Hwang Hee-chan, Minamino, and Erling Haaland almost rip apart Liverpool that day. It's because of Liverpool's good, attacking prowess that they were able to actually go on and win that game. So, and the second leg was actually a good one too. think Liverpool won the second leg too. I could remember that. I could remember these games. But big up to Obina. He says, happy birthday, 14.99. Appreciate the fat super chat. He says, happy birthday, kiddo. Cheers, dog. Don't tell Ryan, otherwise he'll be upset I'm not on his channel in time, Ryan. Due time. Ryan is live right now. Nah, I can't believe Ryan can't be live right now.
I've not got any notifications of Ryan being live because I've got his I've got the notifications on his channel as well, but nothing's come up on his.
No, but Ryan can't be live right now. We're talking about all different kind of football, and he just go live. He can't be live. It can't be. It's unacceptable if he's live right now. I don't think he's live. I don't see nothing. Nah, he can't be live. Can't be live. And he's not gonna join in and say what's up to the people. I did see him in the chat earlier. Nah, he ain't live. He definitely ain't live. He can't be live. I will go over to Canada and deal with his case if he's live right now. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Pierre. Pierre, did you say happy birthday? I didn't see no happy birthday from you, Pierre. He says we might have to pay 100 mil for Haaland if they sell Sancho. City might get 10% and give them 75 mil for Haaland. Good point. Great point. Great point. Pierre, who does have a Man City channel. I don't know if he uploads still, but, good luck, bro. So, there's competition out there. When you have a Man City channel and you have to, it's not really competition. You do what you want. People watch what they want to watch, but these guys over there, City Extra, are going hard, you know what I mean? These guys are going hard with the City content, man. I actually went on. I think after I finished streaming last night, the autoplay brought up their stream, and I'm like, why the fuck that shit gotta be so clean? I'm like, why that gotta be so clean, man? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that shit is clean. But I think those guys use a camera for their webcam, and I'm planning to do that in the future. So guys, keep coming back, please keep coming back for the live streams, because when I got this thing set up right, it's gonna be set up right. I'm telling you, the thing gonna be clean like City Extra. I don't know if I'll have the dim lights and the purple lights and things in the background, but you never know, man. I could have this room decked out nice. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but shout out to City Extra. I'm not hating or anything. If there's anybody thinks that I'm hating, but I'm no hater. You know what I'm saying? Not hater. Even if I may not be, a big fan of a certain football channel, it doesn't mean that I hate the damn people or whatever. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But we any fun articles you got to share with us, Doug? Anything?
Celtic. Celtic went to Dubai in the midst of a pandemic.
Yeah, I have that one saved too, but I don't think I would have got to it today. But that's kind of irresponsible when you think about it. Why did they go to Dubai? Training camp?
It was a training camp. Apparently, it was agreed before all this lockdown stuff happened. Apparently, they actually agreed with the Scottish government or agreed with the SFA about going there. But the fact that they went there in the midst of a pandemic is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, but another thing what we probably fail to realize too is, a country like the UAE might be a safer zone right now than the UK, if you think about it, because the UAE is seen a lot of times as a safe haven to host. Like I watch a lot of, I follow cricket. I don't watch a lot of cricket, but I follow cricket avidly, and a lot of the neutral series are played in the UAE. Like when countries don't want to go to Pakistan, they just go to the UAE. And I think they're more controlled over there. You know what I'm saying? So maybe the virus isn't rampant over there as it is in the UK. So it may have been safer than we actually thought it was, basically. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, Pierre, big up, man. Big up. I'm pretty sure, Pierre, you click the video and you saw it says happy birthday to me, and you come in and the first thing you said is about Holland. You see what I'm saying? But big up still, bro. Big up, big up, big up, big up. Fellow Man City fan, you know, how you feel about that win yesterday against United, man? I'm loving it. I'm loving it, Pierre. Definitely loving it. So, look, another article I got here is that Bayern Munich only lost one of their 49 games played in the year 2020. How big is that, man?
They're just on another planet right now. I think the thing is, I think they're the favourites for the Champions League again. So Bayern are definitely the team to beat in the Champions League.
Yeah, it's a tricky one. But Bayern Munich got problems of their own too. You know, they got their little problems over there. Well, what do you think of the recent incident when Leroy Sané was subbed on and then subbed off? Do you think that was justified? Do you think he did, you know, the manager did the right thing?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't play well, then, you know, I suppose if you go in as a sub and you don't perform well, then yeah, I think it was the right decision to bring them off.
Bro, I'm not a manager in real football, but I'm a manager virtually in my FIFA save. And anybody in here who was part of the stream recently, I put on this guy Josef Martinez, right? And I don't like how the guy was playing. He was losing the ball. He wasn't, you know, I just didn't. I'm like, what is going on with this dude? I probably did not have the guy on for 15 minutes, bro. Yeah. I took him off and went on to win the game. So sometimes it's justifiable. It's justifiable. Believe me. It's justifiable.
One other thing I heard today is that Slaven Bilic has got a new job somewhere in China.
Slaven Bilic has a new job in China. I have that. I have that on the list too, so I could chalk that off. You see, within football, sometimes we are worried about managers and all of that. Listen, man, players and managers need not worry about jobs. It's not like you and I out here. You and I don't even need to worry about jobs. If we lose our job, just find a new job. Move on. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes it's hard because sometimes you're emotionally invested in a job, but it just proves never get emotionally attached to no damn job, because no damn job is emotionally attached to you.
Yeah.
So he was let go by West Brom after bringing them back up to the Premier League. Think about how much money he made West Brom by bringing them back up. And they decide to sack the man before 15 games. Like, come on. They don't know what would have happened for the next 5 games. 1-1 versus City. Who knows? Slaven Bilic could have gone on to win his next 5 games and jump right out of the relegation spot. 5 games is 15 points. He would have probably gone up to about 23 points and relegation talk out of the window. But you go ahead, you sack the man. Yeah. You sack the man, and then you bring in Sam Allardyce, who is not even making things better. But yeah, Demo, I see. Look, FIFA logic is good logic, bro. Believe it or not. When you really think about it, those FIFA logics that I bring up, man, it's good. Or else I won't bring them up if I think they were good enough. They're good, bro. I love the FIFA logics, man, because it is true. I'm a manager, and it's something that I might do in real life if I'm managing a team. So it's only right. It's only right. You see what I mean? And going back to the FIFA stream, Thriller from Manila saying, at this rate, Myron Bodu will break Alan Shearer's scoring record. Yeah, man. Big up to Myron Bodu. Doing bits in my FIFA save right now, where I won the Premier League, on the verge of winning a freaking quadruple. Look, it's not, Doug, I'm telling you, bro. This FIFA thing, man, this game has frustrated me so much. Yeah, we're talking about some FIFA right now. This is the football rabbit hole show where we go down rabbit holes. That's what the show is all about. guys, if you're watching right now, remember what the show is all about. It's about when you see Ryan and I be going off topic and going down rabbit holes and then forget about what we were talking about before. This is the show to do that. So we could talk about anything. We have the license to talk about anything. Dog, man, this game is so frustrating, man. I have like a couple broken controllers. I have one right here. Bomb, broken, smashed it on the floor. You know, wasn't on camera or anything, so I could do some type of freaking theatrics for people. It wasn't on no stream. It was me by my freaking self, you know, and it was so frustrating, man. You're winning and then bam, goal, bam, goal. I'm like, what the? You know, but I've gotten a lot better and I figured out how to actually, you know, beat the game. Maybe not in ultimate, but legendary is enough. Legendary mode is enough for me, man. That's enough for me. And I figured out that when you start a FIFA save, bro, you have to take the $500 million that they offer. Take the $500 million and build the best team possible. Doesn't matter what league you're in, build the best team possible. And that's the only way you could actually stand a chance to survive. Because you're playing League 2, and these guys are playing like Barcelona.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck, man? Doesn't make any sense here, man. You see? And it's frustrating. Yeah. We play the game to entertain ourselves, but then you end up frustrating yourself and stressing out yourself, man. You know what I mean? Spending a whole lot of money and all that kind of, you know. People playing Ultimate Team. Think about the type of money that they spend. I think they banned FIFA coins in Belgium.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So these gaming franchises like EA, greedy, man, just greedy.
Yeah,
seriously, because we buy the game. A lot of people buy the game for career mode, right? And then you have career mode and they don't try to improve or make the game the best it can be.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you are supposed to be able to see a player's record throughout his whole career. Your career mode save, you're supposed to see his record for all the seasons. You can't do these things. A player plays for your club. You can't even go back and look. Okay, he's been there for 5 seasons. How many goals he had over the last 5 seasons? You can't see that. You know, like, I don't know if maybe I can't find it, but it is weird. It is weird. But thank you very much for the birthday greetings. I, the living proof out of Trinidad and Tobago, the land of soca, steel, rum, and big batty woman. Big up. What else we got here? Who else we got wishing me happy birthday? Prosper, thank you very much for the birthday greetings. And we got PS saying, I told you, man, you can't beat us when it really matter. And by 18 games, City will be first. Then it's game over. Diaz, what could I say about this guy? He's just a beast for his age. Well, let's not get too carried away. I just hope, you know, we continue picking up points and then we could actually go on to win the title. I want to win the title so I could rub it in all the Liverpool fans' faces. And the Man United fan, Doug, I'm going to rub it in your face, bro. Sorry, bro. I'm going to rub it in your face, bro. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not you. Maybe not you. You have been good. You see Ryan? I want to take the trophy, put it towards his face, and rub it in. You know what I'm saying? Until his skin starts bruising off on the trophy. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do. Tariq. Big up, bro. Where's that? Big batty woman. Yeah, Jason. Big up. Thanks for the birthday greetings out of Trinidad as well. But yeah, what else you got, Doug? I know you're coming up with some good things because most of the things you have, I do have them listed too. But you know, you got to them before I did.
Well, obviously, I know you don't follow Scottish football, but theoretically, the title race in Scotland is over. Rangers are 19 points clear of Celtic after a 1-0 win over Celtic, which saw Celtic down to 10 men near Beaton, basically rugby tackling Alfredo Morelos. That was a red card always. and then Rangers won it by an own goal from Callum McGregor. So, but yeah, for me, it's over. Especially Celtic have 3 games in hand, but even with those 3 games in hand, I don't expect Rangers to drop any points. I'm not saying they will go invincible, but the league's won.
So right about now, check the table. Rangers has 62 points, and they are actually unbeaten this season. And they have 3 games ahead of Celtic, unbeaten, and 12 teams in the league play 11. So how many times you play each team?
It's usually 3, and then there's a split between game weeks 33 and 38. So basically, the top 6 will play each other, and the bottom 6 will play each other.
And then you decide the league.
Yeah.
So wait, if for example, for the top 6, I'm ahead before the split, and then one of the teams within the top 6 come back and catch me when we play each other, I lose the title?
There has been occasions where someone in 7th place will have more points than the team in 6th place, but because the split happened in game week 32, it means that basically you'll stay where you are. You won't go up a place. I honestly, I think the split is absolutely stupid in Scotland's leagues, but yeah, that's just the case. But the one thing I will say about Rangers, it'll be nice to see them back in the Champions League. They haven't been in the Champions League for a long time. I think 2010, 2011 was probably the last time they were in the Champions League. So it'll be nice to see them back in the Champions League.
Yeah, Europa League looks like something that would happen, but if they win the Scottish Premiership, it means that they go into qualifiers for the Champions League, right? So it means that they have to go through that grueling qualification process and play all those games and come up and then meet teams in the playoffs who didn't play those earlier matches. It's gonna take a big performance, a big effort. Teams have done it. Ajax have done it recently. A lot of teams have done it, and Rangers could do it. They have been doing well in the Europa League as well. So it's not out of the question that they could actually do that. But when was the last time that Rangers won the Scottish title, though?
Oh, crikey. Now you've asked me. I think it was probably 2011-12.
Wow. That's crazy, man.
Long time ago.
That is crazy, man. Let me see. All champions. Let me go back here. This is crazy, man. So, whoa, man. Celtic have been winning it every single season going back to the 11-12. And Rangers had 3 between 10-11 and 08-09. It has, guys, hear this fact, right? Hear this fact. This is a cool fact. From 1985-86, there has only been 2 champions in the Scottish Premiership, where it has been Celtic and Rangers. Rangers had a run from 1989 all the way to 1997, where they won the title. And then it was a back and forth affair between Celtic and Rangers all the way up to 2011, where sometimes Celtic won 3 in a row, Rangers won 3 in a row, Celtic won 2 in a row, Rangers won 2 in a row. But Celtic has been dominating, but it's obvious that Rangers under Steven Gerrard, the Liverpool legend, will win Rangers their first title since 2011-12. That is crazy, Doug.
That's mad. Absolutely mad. And especially with like last season, the league being brought to a premature end, they decided to give the league to Celtic. So be interesting. It'll be very, very interesting to see if Celtic could catch them. But for me, the league's over. I mean, the league's over in January. I mean, that's mental.
So, guys, another fun fact: the last team other than Celtic or Rangers to win the Scottish title is Aberdeen FC under Sir Alex Ferguson. That is nuts.
Yeah.
He did a great job there. Didn't he win was it what did he win? The Champions League or the European Cup? Which one did he win?
I think it was the European Cup with Aberdeen.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. It was against Real Madrid as well.
Hmm?
It was against Real Madrid.
This is nuts. He won three Scottish Champions titles with Aberdeen, and he won, it was the Europa Pokal, whatever that was called, with Aberdeen in 82, 83. That is nuts. That is nuts. That's the I don't know what the equivalent of that is, if it's the Cup Winners' Cup or whatever. I don't know what that is. But he also won the UEFA Super Cup with Aberdeen after they had won that title. So it had to be a Europa League, or it had to be the Europa League equivalent.
I've got another good fact for you. Dundee United are the only British team to be unbeaten against Barcelona at the Nou Camp.
Wow. And that's under the late manager. What's his name?
Jim McLean.
Yep. And we spoke about that in a recent live stream as well, where they went there and beat Barcelona and actually won a tie in the Champions League. Then that is nuts. That is nuts. So that's what I love about this thing. It's the first episode, but I love that we could talk about all different types of freaking leagues. Hibernian FC has 4 titles. Hearts of Midlothian, I don't know how you say that. How do you say that?
Hearts of Midlothian.
Wow. They have 4 as well. Dunbarton FC, where are they today? They're still in the league.
Dumbarton are in Scottish League 1 at the moment.
That's the 3rd tier. Wow.
Yeah.
They have 2 titles, which was won way back in 1891-92. Wow. That is crazy, man. That is crazy. That is nuts, I'm telling you. That is absolutely nuts. But Doug, let's move on. I have one for you here, and you've been talking about you brought this up in a recent video. And Antonio Rudiger isn't happy with his lack of game playing time at Chelsea. I can't be satisfied with my situation, but the fight has been accepted. What will happen in January is, well, back then he was saying is a long way off. I'm completely relaxed. So now we're in January. Do you think that Antonio Rudiger will make a move? 7 days on, it hasn't happened yet. Do you think it will happen? Do you think a move will materialize for Antonio Rudiger, the outcast Chelsea defender?
I suppose it all depends on sort of injuries to Chelsea. If they get an injury for centre back, then I think he may stay. But as you say, his lack of game time must be threatening him. And plus, it's a Euros year as well, so he'll want to try and get into the Germany squad. So possibly, but January's a difficult window anyway. So we'll see.
But Doug, you were also we were talking the other day about the fact that Rudiger could be a good loan signing for Liverpool, though, because of you guys' defensive woes right now, and the fact that he is literally not playing for Chelsea. They have Zuma, Thiago Silva, they have Christensen there. I think Tomori is still there, and they have Aspilicueta could play center back if they need to. They gotta let the man go. I think that would be a great signing for Liverpool. To be completely honest, that would be a good signing.
Mm-hmm.
He knows the league. He's very solid. He's capable, and he would fill in seamlessly, in my opinion.
Very experienced as well.
What do you guys in the chat think about that one? But Doug, let's get to the main point that I put on the thumbnail before I actually end today's live stream. It's coming up 3 hours. I wish there's a lot more things that I have, but it's a rabbit hole, you know what I mean? You go down and talk about all different types of things, but I'm pretty sure that in today's live stream, we covered a lot of very interesting topics, and we did a great job, actually talking about those topics. And for anybody watching the replay, it would be a great watch. I don't see why it won't be a great watch. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It would actually be a Rolex, a Hublot. It would be a Richard Mille. It would be a great watch.
Yeah.
Get it? So look, man. Trent Alexander-Arnold, bro. Give away the ball 38 times. I've never heard of any stat like that ever before. Seriously.
Yeah.
No one, I know pundits and the commentators may say the players give this such and such player give away the ball a lot of times during the games needlessly, and it costs the team. But never have I ever heard a stat that one man, one player, or let's say one boy, because people like to say he's still young and this, that, one child give away a ball 38 times, Doug. How is that possible, bro? What is going on?
I think Trent Alexander-Arnold has not been the same since his injury, in all honesty. It's a shame, but I'm sure he will come back to some sort of better state. But recently he's been very, very poor. I mean, I would probably say that the Villa game, obviously we'll wait and see if that goes ahead, but I would imagine he'd probably on the bench tomorrow. I don't think he'll start.
Look here. Trent Alexander-Arnold, he sustained an injury and he only missed 2 Premier League games. So he wasn't out for a long time. Liverpool won against Leicester and they drew to Brighton. But since Trent has came back, he has featured in 7 games for Liverpool, where Liverpool have only picked up 3 wins, 3 draws, and a loss during that time. So more negative results than positive. During that time, Trent Alexander-Arnold was only able to pick up a single assist, which came in a 7-0 thrashing of Crystal Palace. His only other assist this season came in a 3-1 win on matchday 3 versus Arsenal. So if there's people out here who want to keep telling me about Trent is not the same. This is a man who picked up 13 assists last season. This is a man who picked up assists on top of assists and scored goals last season. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so far in his Liverpool career, he has 39 assists. A lot of them came last season. 29 Premier League assists total. Trent Alexander-Arnold's form has fell off big time, man. He's not defending well. He hasn't been marauding forward like he usually does. He hasn't been switching the play to Robertson like he usually does. And whenever he gets a free kick, he doesn't do as well as he usually used to do.
Yeah.
So it's fair to say that calf injury that kept him out for maybe almost a month did a number on him.
Yeah.
Can't give away the ball 38 times, man.
No.
And when a free kick comes in, you can't look. What was he trying to do? What was this? What was he doing? What was the whole chest thing that he tried there? What did he do?
It's just poor defending. It's very, very poor defending. I mean, I know we were playing Henderson, centre back, but at least he wasn't at fault. It was definitely, down Trent Alexander-Arnold's side. And, we have to give credit to where credit's due. It's a great finish by Danny Ings, but what he should have done was try and head it away. You shouldn't do what he was trying to do. So, yeah, I just think Trent isn't the same player that he was last season, and it might take him a bit of time to get back up to scratch.
Well said, Doug. Big up to Azon Newland. Happy birthday. Appreciate it. Demo, you see, this is the thing I don't like about some of y'all Liverpool fans, right? When there's a problem, there's a problem. Don't try to paint over your problem with somebody else's problem. You understand? There's a problem, you deal with the problem head on. Don't bring up somebody else's problem to try to make your problem look like it's not a problem. Bruno Fernandes gave away the ball 34 times in the Champions League. Not a single soul ever talk about that. Who cares? Nobody cares. United already got knocked out of the Champions League. Good. Happy he gave away the ball 34 times. We are talking about a player here whose form has deserted him, basically.
Mm-hmm.
A player who everybody's saying is the best right back in the world. He has not been the best right back in the Premier League this season for sure. So if we want to go on merit, he is not the best right back in the world. So delusional Liverpool fans like Ryan LFC need to stop. They need to quit it and put some context to whatever they're saying. And Demo, I know you guys like to pick up for Trent. Demo even says, and I'm not picking on you or anything, Demo, but when I said that Trent Alexander-Arnold can't defend and he does not defend well, Demo and I was playing FIFA before the Liverpool game. We previewed the game and we played a match of FIFA, right? Yeah. Demo Dre 9 said in the FIFA game while we're playing, he said, I thought Trent can't defend. So who's using FIFA logic? You see what I'm saying? To go to real life. You see what I mean? So you see what I'm saying, Demo? No one is saying that is the end of Trent. We're not saying that is the end of Trent. End of trend. We're not saying that is the end of the trend. We're not saying that Trent Alexander-Arnold is over. We're not saying that he's done. We're just saying he's going through a bad patch, similar to the patch that John Stones went through, and now John Stones have come back and shutting up everybody. Anybody right now who is talking any shit about John Stones still does not know what they're talking about. They don't love football. They don't understand what they're watching. They just fanboys who just, only watch their team and that's all they care about. Yeah. You see what I mean? They don't admire brilliant football by other teams or anything. So Sir Preet is saying that Trent is not a right back, can't defend, and now can't even provide those deadly crosses. I've been saying that for a long time. Trent Alexander-Arnold, he ain't a defender. He's not a right back. Maybe you could call him a right wing back, but he is not a right back.
No.
He was made into a right back by Klopp because of a similar situation where they had an injury crisis, an injury to Klein, and they needed somebody to put in there, and Trent, who is a midfielder by trade when he played for the youth team, was thrusted into that position. Well, him being put into that position, he excelled going forward. Mm-hmm. But if you look at the man is small. He isn't that good defending. He gets bodied off the ball. He gets outran at times by faster forwards, and he's just not good He's not good defensively. He's not. You see what I'm saying? So when you want to put the tag as the best right back in the world, he does have right back as his playing tag. That's what he plays. Yeah. But is he really a right back in traditional sense? No. And to bend the rules, people then go on and say, oh, he's revolutionizing the right back role by what he's doing. People seem to forget a right back is a defender who also will go forward, because managers these days are using more attacking right backs. Like if you attacking and you could provide these crosses, even better. The respect for a more defensive style right back is just being thrown out the window. What do you think about that, Doug?
Yeah, I think look at Trent Alexander-Arnold and Andy Robertson. I think more fullbacks are trying to be, aspiring to them. I don't think back in the day, I think back in sort of the early noughties, 2010s, you wouldn't have seen fullbacks bombing forward, and I think you would have probably expected your fullbacks to probably defend more rather than bomb forward. So I think Alexander-Arnold and Andy Robertson have definitely changed the way that fullbacks are looked at these days.
Definitely. And I think maybe people are getting a little carried away with it. They're getting a little carried away with it, because then when your fullbacks are bombing forward, it works at times, but how longer is it going to work before teams are starting to figure out your style of play and negate that? You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Trent Alexander-Arnold, I know Robertson has been a little bit more effective than Trent this season, where he's a little bit more slippery and harder to manage than Trent. But Trent's game has been definitely negated. Players, it's like they're picking on him. We're going to work on you. We're going to stop you from doing your thing and getting the ball crossed in. We're going to stop you from playing deep. And if you do want to come deep, into the opposition's third, then we are going to exploit the space that you basically left open behind there. And that has been happening a lot. Go back and you watch the Liverpool games and see where they concede a lot of goals. It's where Trent is.
Yeah, absolutely.
But big up to Demo, $5 super chat. Demo says, bro, you said, I know what I said. I know I said that I've never seen it, but I've never really seen anybody highlight the fact that I never heard this stat before, that Bruno Fernandes give away the ball. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I never heard the stat. Let me look. Matter of fact, let me do a Google search on that. Bruno Fernandes, and you didn't even tell us which game he gave away the ball in. You know what I'm saying?
Another Leipzig game, maybe. The Leipzig away game.
34 times. Let me see something here. 34 times. Google. Let me see. Okay, I'm seeing it now on the Daily Mail. It was against Istanbul Başakşehir. That was a shocker of a game. We all know this. We all know this. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it, the difference between that analogy and the Trent Alexander-Arnold analogy is that Bruno Fernandes has been a lot more consistent. Regardless to if he's scoring penalties or whatnot, he has been way more consistent this season than Trent Alexander-Arnold, even though they play different positions. From what Trent was doing last season to what he's doing now, the returns have lowered tremendously. So you can't really compare that. If maybe you had said something about another right back or another fullback, a Wan-Bissaka, Kyle Walker, Cancelo, or whoever a Vladimir Kufal, then yeah, talk to me. But with that being said, all those right backs I just named has been better than Trent this season. They have.
Yeah.
And I'm not picking on Trent or whatever. I know Liverpool fans don't like when you talk negative about the team or when they lose or when they draw. They just disappear off the face of the globe, majority of them. But sometimes you guys just have to take it for what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And Doug, I know you're a Liverpool fan, bro, but I want to see you guys drop to third or fourth, bro. Seriously. You guys need, the Liverpool community need a little humbling, man. Seriously.
Absolutely. I'm going to have to go, unfortunately. My tea is ready, so I'm going to have to go. But thank you very much for having me again, Dominic, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your birthday.
Thank you very much, Doug, and I appreciate you taking the time to come on and keep me company, bro. Hopefully, we do this again soon.
Yeah. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Big up, Doug.
Cheers. See you later.
Yeah, peace. Yeah. So Jason Jordan is saying Cancelo canceled some people this season. Nice one. So McDonald's is saying, Dominic, who in your opinion has been the best right back this season? It has to be Cancelo. Cancelo has been the best right, and not because he's a City player, but it has to be between okay. Let me not point out one right back. Because he's a City player. I think Matty Cash has been very good this season for Aston Villa. I think Vladimir Kufal has been very, very good for West Ham United. And I think Joao Cancelo and Kyle Walker has also been very, very good for Manchester City. Wan-Bissaka had his days, but I think Wan-Bissaka, I think they want him to go forward a lot more, but I think he should stick to what you're doing and stick to what you know best and defend. You see, he has an assist recently. He scored a goal recently, but do more defending than going forward, and it will be better off for the team, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Tariq Lamptey is another good shout. He has been very, very good. Very good for Brighton Hove and Albion there. So shout out to Tariq Lamptey. But I think it's between Cash, Cancelo, Kufal, Kyle Walker. Trent Alexander-Arnold does not sniff. He does not sniff the best right back in the Premier League at the moment. Maybe from what he's done over the last couple seasons, but at the moment, nah. Don't give me that. Do not give me that at all. Don't give me that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, but also Reece James. Reece James has been good, but Reece James had his blunders recently as well, where he's been giving away penalties and all that kind of stuff. So Reece James got to continue working on his game as well. So, yeah, that's what it is. So Trent Alexander-Arnold, that topic highlighted the live stream. I'm not sure if that was the best topic to put, if that would have put off people or that would have made people want to come in and hear what I have to say about him. I wasn't going to talk about him for the whole thing, but, I thought that would have been a good headline for the live stream, because when you're talking about 20, 30 different things in one video, it's very difficult to come up with the best actual headline, and I think that was a good one. I think that was definitely a good one. So yeah, I've covered a lot of things today, and there would be a lot more things to cover on the next episode. I think I'm gonna call it a day here. There's a lot of things I have to talk about. A lot of stuff, man. And I try to catch up very soon, where I'm gonna do another episode. I don't want time to go by too like in between episodes, and then the articles, they come very fast because a lot of things happen in football. So I'm like 3 weeks or so backed up right now in articles. So I can't wait till I get up to date with everything, and then we could actually, be up to speed and talk about some day-to-day. We are still talking about the things that are happening today, but I hope you guys understand what I'm actually trying to say, because there's a lot of things that has been happening, more recently that I didn't really touch on, but like the David Alaba situation, Sergio Ramos's situation, and all of that type of stuff right now, So You know, we will get to that pretty soon. We'll get to that pretty soon. So look out, look out. Definitely be on the lookout. So Master Yoda is asking here. He's saying, do you think Ake was a waste of money, mate? No, why not? Why? We recruited a quality player and we actually, you know, will benefit from that in the future. Guys, don't forget to check out Doc's channel. The link would be, you know, in the chat right there. So make sure you go check out Doc's channel, the Dugout Football channel. You know, Doug makes very, you know, objective content, and he has been a good friend of the friend of the family, friend of the channel for, you know, later half of 2020. And Doug is one of the good guys, definitely. So appreciate it, Doug. Appreciate it for you coming on the channel. Doug is on the road to 1,000 subs. I don't really know. Let me check and see if Doug hit 900 yet. So Doug is on 895 from what I can tell. He's on 895. So make sure you subscribe to Doug's channel if you're yet to do that. You know? So yeah, man. Appreciate everybody joining in. It was a fun one. You know, woke up earlier, 3 hours, 20 minutes. I could have been doing anything else in the world right now, but I chose to come and do this with you guys. And it was well worth it. It's something that I've actually wanted to do. And I will catch up on the Football Rabbit Hole show in the future. This was episode 1. You know, things would actually get a lot. I don't know how better it can get because I think it was pretty decent. But we will keep improving on things as we go forward. Hopefully we get more people on, more people join in. We, you know, if you're interested in coming on in the future, you know, hit me up. But let me say this right now. Let me say this. I don't just want people to come on and slack off and be doing their own thing or playing FIFA while they're on, or, you know, talking to their mom, or, you know, feeding their puppies or whatnot. I want you to come on and, you know, show that you want to actually be on. You see what I'm saying? For God's sake. You see what I mean? So if I'm going to bring you on, represent. You see what I mean? The Football Rabbit Hole Show, one of a kind, episode 1. You know, today's my birthday, big Bday. I'm getting old. Appreciate everybody who joined in today. If I'm playing FIFA later, I actually have to work out this audio situation and get it going. And no, Jersey boy, that was not directed to you. Not calling any names. That was not directed to you, Jersey boy. When I mentioned the dogs, that was not mentioning you, bro. Come on. Come on, Jersey boy. Come on. Definitely not you. You know, so yeah, not calling any names. The perpetrators know who they are. Not calling any names. But appreciate everybody who joined in. And if you join late, make sure you go check out. Definitely go check out the replay. If you watch the live stream, check out the replay if you want. Thriller from Manila, big up, man. He says the inaugural Rabbit Hole episode. Yep. First one. Let me know, guys, how you think about it. Go leave a comment on the live stream. And I really appreciate everybody who actually joined in. So appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, guys. We'll definitely try to play some FIFA later, but I have to get this thing worked out with the audio, guys. I don't know what it is, if I have to delete the program and reinstall it, but the program is acting up lately, man. You know, but yeah, big up Demo. Thanks a lot. AD, where's AD? AD, thanks a lot. And if you guys are yet to subscribe to the gaming channel, check it out, Dominic Rich Gaming, where we have the FA Cup and Europa League finals in the next episode. We already won the Carabao Cup. We won the league. I cannot believe we won the Premier League. But, you know, doing big things, man. I'm glad that I have improved at FIFA. It just shows that keep working on things and you will get better. You know what I'm saying? Demo, look out, bro. We haven't played in a while. Look out. Coming for you, bro. So, guys, from your boy Dominic Rich, thanks for tuning in. And this is episode 1 of the Football Rabbit Hole Show. Episode 2 may come next week or the weekend. but I will be back pretty soon. So once again, guys, from your boy Dominic Rich, thanks for watching. Until next time, peace out. Rich Squad.